Westside Misfits from 3 to 5 p.m.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chris Payne. Make sure y'all get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday at 3 p.m. on Misfits radio station powered by Live 365, where independent artists like me and other artists get heard. Misfits Radio runs 24/7, 365 days a year. This is not something you're going to want to miss. Tune in now.
Westside, Misfits, yeah, you're independent, this the mix, you need to get up in it. 3 to 5, the show be lit from start to finish. Hit them up to slide through and promote your business. DJ Lab known to keep the hottest record spinning. Mix a lot and Tay Mac discuss the hottest topic. There's not a 2000 gonna let you know what's really popping. Miss Slick gon' make sure she get the angles right. Making moves even though she staying out of sight. Check the website, Misfits Media Group. Keep it 100 cause that's how they gon' give it to you. Something for anyone and everyone from every walk. 365, 24/7, got music and talk. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. Kick facts, play music, and talk slick. Tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend they get in the mix. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. From 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. We in the mix, we in the mix, we in the mix. We in the mix, 3 to 5, we in the mix. We live. Tell a friend they get in the mix. Trump.
Sitting in my room, waiting for the afternoon so I can finally tune in with my friends. Talk about good times, music, laughs, and easy vibes. You can share whatever's on your mind. 'Cause we're just misfits, regardless of your distance. You can always find a place called home on Misfits Radio.
Get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5.
Hey, what it do, man? This your boy Batley, so ambitious all the way from Millville, Georgia, man. Get in the mix with Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5. Yeah, that PM. Make sure you do that, man. Just keep it player.
Batley's so ambitious.
That's PM.
From Millville, Georgia.
That's PM, right? That's PM. What's going on?
love it. I love it. You are officially in the mix, baby. I am Miss Mix-a-Lot.
I am DJ Lab.
And you know we got Select 316 in the building.
And we got late people too. But
yeah, honey. We only been going live at 3 o'clock for the last 8 years, but on a Sunday. And so Lady K's in the building too, but she over there getting herself together, so we'll bring her in a minute.
Right.
But child, we got so much to talk about, and I just want y'all to remember to call us. I understand that you all are on the device that we might need y'all to call us from, and that's all good. We're live everywhere you can be live at, so you can tap in now.
Right.
But if you got another phone,
most of y'all do.
Yeah, exactly. You can hit us up at 678-740-9894.
That's right.
There's a lot of stuff we want to talk about, man. We want to talk about, holiday etiquette and the holiday season itself. I want to talk about some ideas for a romantic birthday.
Oh?
Loud.
No?
I do. I want y'all opinion about this stuff, so I need for y'all to tap in some kind of way. Call us once again. Right. 678-740-9894. You can tap in with us on Misfits Radio, Facebook, Instagram, whatever page that you can catch us on. It's Misfits Radio. And so I want y'all to tap in and give us some good ideas.
That's right.
And we also want to talk about this daylight savings time because I think it got some melatonin in it. I don't know what's happening, but at 7 o'clock, my body feeling like it's a night.
Well, Carly say she don't like it because they take an hour away from her birthday.
Exactly.
So she used her age. She said she would be 8.5 right now if it wasn't for daylight savings time.
Right.
But she
they
just
need
ate.
to do away with it because it's so many other places that don't even have daylight
But
savings.
you know we voted for it back in 21, and it was supposed to have been gone by now. But
how do they get rid? How do they get rid of it though?
we just supposed to stay in the thing. But I'm assuming
The thing,
whatever time we supposed to stay. We're not supposed to flip. So like if we're in this time daylight savings time, we're not supposed to flip back over. When we go like in March or April, whenever we supposed to spring forward, we're not supposed to spring forward. Or if we spring forward, whenever we supposed to fall back, we're not supposed to fall back.
Right.
But everybody hasn't agreed.
but what
to
I'm
it.
saying is so even if we don't spring forward or fall back, it seemed like it's gonna still get dark earlier during that time, or you feel what I'm saying? How do they stop that?
The sun gonna be the sun and the moon gonna be the moon.
But other places don't fucking get that.
It'll get dark at the regular time.
Yeah.
Let me say a couple things. What's up? My name's Show. Martin Luther King. I see that y'all on tour. Low Breed on tour. What's going on, y'all? Everybody that's tuning in on Instagram. Those are the people that really fuck with us, so we gotta say their names. But anyway,
y'all.
what's going on, y'all?
So the sun and everything is still gonna go the way it's gonna go, but we just won't be adjusting our time.
But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I think what's getting me is the sun. Not like, for instance, when I getting off work at 4:30, 5 o'clock and it's already dark, it's some bullshit.
But you gotta remember, we went
Period.
back.
Straight BS.
For real, like that's just not gonna work for me. So what I'm saying is, so even if we stop doing the daylight saving stuff, how we gonna fix the sun?
It would have been setting at 6 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock if we didn't fall back.
Yeah, so we need to do that.
But I don't think everybody. I don't think all the states are agreeing to it.
Other states did it by themselves.
Yeah, but you know,
Nevada, like places like Nevada, like they on their own. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't wait for nobody else.
But they already 3 hours ahead. See, that's the difference. They already ahead.
But ahead of what?
Us.
Everybody
else.
No, they're behind us.
They're behind us. What I'm saying is,
so they don't need to go back. They need to stay forward.
No, but they've been doing.
But
they never.
That's what I'm saying. They've been out of the loop of the whole shenanigans.
Because it's what Arizona. It's like what 3 or 4 states that never went to.
Yeah, like Arizona too. Cause my homegirl, Princess, she always talk about that really. But when she moved to Georgia, you know, when you move to Georgia from other places, you do your research, but even your research don't tell you about this daylight saving shit.
Right.
So when she moved here, she was completely thrown off by the daylight savings stuff. She was like, what the hell?
Shit, I be thrown off. Like, it don't messed up.
That's what I'm saying. We be thrown out too, but just imagine somebody moving here, you know what I'm saying, and they from somewhere else that don't even participate.
Yeah, my whole synergy is off.
I gotta stop being thrown out. Like my name Show said, the sun gonna sun.
Yeah, the sun is gonna sun,
and I'm totally okay with that. But man, at 6 o'clock, it's literally dark. Yeah. Like, you got to turn your lights on, and if you don't have your lights on...
And you got to remember, they backed it up and moved it out. So, you remember, we didn't do daylight savings time all the way in November. We didn't do it this late. And then we finna flip right back in March. So, you remember, we used to do it at a longer period. So, we just fell back in November, and then we finna fall forward in March.
Now, see, I do remember back when my children were smaller, that it was getting dark early around Halloween. And how I remember that is because when I used to take them trick-or-treating, we always had I used to get them out of school early because we needed to get started early. You feel what I'm saying? In order to participate. Y'all want these ugly-ass costumes, and somebody gonna see them because they high.
Right.
They high as hell. Damn it. So, I'm gonna come get y'all early.
Because we going out here.
We got to get y'all seen.
And I need the most maximum participation. So I used to go everywhere.
Yep.
Literally. Because this was a one-day thing.
Right.
I need y'all to be seen everywhere.
Exactly. So, yes, we're hitting up the Halloweens. We're hitting up the trunk-or-treats. We're doing all that. So, I remember back then that it did start in October. I didn't remember it ever being this late as it was this year. But however, However it go, I just need us to have a happy medium, okay?
I just needed to stop. We voted for this shit in 2021. We voted for it not to be happening again. And every time I find out we still doing this shit, I be like, what the fuck we vote for?
Right.
I like it.
I don't.
Talking about the getting dark early?
I don't.
Like the whole
I don't.
hour.
It throws me
like
the
I'm
fuck
getting an hour.
off.
I think for me, it's more so not being able to be outside longer. So, like, for instance, like, I'm not an outside type person anyway, but if I want to support or go to an event, or if I'm even doing an event, I don't want to do it in the dark like that.
Right.
Let me just tell you, last
That's the only
Saturday when
thing.
it went, I was like, I went to the bathroom, I got up, it was like 1:50. And when I came back out the bathroom, it was like 1 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, oh shit, this is goddamn daylight savings time.
You sat in the bathroom a whole hour.
Right. What the fuck is happening?
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I just don't like the fact that I have to start doing things a little bit earlier. Like I said, getting off work at 4:30, 5 o'clock. Now, if I work from home or something like that, that would be okay. But coming, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to travel through all of that, you don't have time to stop by the store.
And getting up work earlier.
Yeah, like, it's just weird. I don't know. I just don't.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. So
I don't appreciate
I'll
it.
be glad when they fix it.
Y'all gotta use it to y'all advantage. When
It's
I used
not.
to work at shopping centers and stuff like that, and we had women who was in the office, they'd be like, it's getting dark earlier and I don't feel safe, so we let them off an hour early.
Well, see, now, when I was doing property management, let me just say this. When I was doing property management, we always made it work in our favor when it came to it getting dark early.
Right.
We would always have to leave earlier because it was too much of a risk to
being there by
be.
itself.
Yeah, and being that the kind of properties that I've always worked on were distressed.
That shit
you
don't
couldn't
work
do
where
that.
I work.
Now, see, for you, I can see it not working.
Because my shit operates 24 hours a day.
Some people gotta be, you know, left behind.
Because I'm not complaining.
Everybody
This is
can't
my
go.
thing. Let me just say this. I'm not really complaining about it. The only thing I want to do is make it, I want them to fix it to where it's more convenient for, for everybody.
Just leave it alone.
Just leave it. Yeah, that part. Just leave it alone and just let it do what it do.
It is.
No, we voted for it.
So yeah, we gonna. I mean, it gets weird. Once again, man, y'all can reach out to us and call us at 678-740-9894. I've always been the type of person that was with my own family for holidays and for stuff like that. So it's not really a big deal to me when it comes to not bringing nobody to holiday dinners and all of that kind of stuff, but it is a big deal for some people. I got a inbox chronicle that I'm gonna put up later today, and it's basically saying, she was just asking, like, how do you feel about a man that you've been, y'all not really official, but y'all sleep together, and she was like, and he ain't said nothing about Thanksgiving yet.
How long they been kicking it?
So I asked her that. She said that they've been kicking it at least about like 9 months. So she was like, my whole thing is, he know I'm not from here. He know that if I do anything with anybody for the holiday, that it's basically not my family. You know what I'm saying? So she was like,
but she got friends, right?
so her thing is, any other time, like, he don't really give her a hard time. But when she want to go out with her friends, is what you got me? What you want to go out with them for all the time? Da 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 da. And she like.
So let me back up. So did they do anything? Did she go over there for? So that means 9 months. So you had 4th of July, you had Labor Day. Did she kick it with the family then?
I don't know.
If she didn't kick it with the family then, she ain't kicking it with them for Thanksgiving or
Did
Christmas.
he not mention it, or did he mention it and didn't invite her? Because it may be a case where he don't mention it because they don't do Thanksgiving.
Well, no, she knows. So, okay. So, because y'all know I had to get all the details. I'm like, what? So, she was like, so I asked her, I said, how do you even know that, what their traditional Thanksgiving is? She said what happened is, I guess his sister called, and was asking him, you know, like, what you want to contribute towards the Thanksgiving dinner this year. You know, just trying to get everybody's
family business.
Yeah, just getting everybody's family business together. And he was just like, well, what do you need the most? Like, do I need to get the turkey? Do I need to get the ham? She knows that he's not cooking, so you know he's the one that kind of, you know, pitching on the other stuff.
Right.
So once they got off the phone, she said that she's heard several conversations with him and his siblings about what they're doing for Thanksgiving, and he still ain't.
So
really...
why she just didn't bring it up?
What you mean?
Communication is key. Motherfuckers need to stop acting like they scared to bring shit up.
Maybe he.
No, that's what
she gonna go.
Well, that's what her question is. That's what she was asking. Should I bring it up and ask him, are we doing Thanksgiving together, or should I, like, what is the etiquette for a situation like that? Being that they are unofficial, but they do sleep together, they do spend a lot of time together or whatever. But
if they not committed, that's I look at shit. Y'all know I'm the oddball motherfucker.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, but I feel like if they really not committed, and if they didn't spend the other 2 holidays together, then I wouldn't be looking to spend this holiday.
Slick say situationships don't get holidays.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I wouldn't be looking to spend Christmas or Thanksgiving. Now, I would try to, kick it with them for New Year's Eve. But Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I wouldn't.
My thing is, he may just be thinking, no, it's automatic, she gonna go. I mean,
nah,
we don't necessarily.
We ain't automatically thinking nothing.
Why not?
No.
What?
If you didn't invite me, nigga, it's not an automatic.
She don't have no family here. We already hang together a lot.
But
why wouldn't I automatically think that she gonna go with me because she has no family here?
Because you didn't give me no date, no time.
Because you gonna be with me anyway.
Nah.
They don't live together.
Man.
They spend a lot of time together, because I did ask her that too. Do you guys live together? She was like, no, we don't live together. She was just like, I just don't want to overstep my boundaries. And just like I explained to her in my response, how I am, I don't like to overplay my part in nobody's life.
Right.
So I'm not automatically assuming anything. I will ask if I feel, whatever. Or don't even say nothing and let shit happen how it happened, and you find you somewhere else to go.
Right. That's how I feel.
You feel what I'm saying? And then she was like, she said with her, it's a little bit different because she can cook. She was like, I might just cook my own stuff and stay here. Like, she has no problem with none of it, but she was just like, I don't want to make him feel a certain type of way, because I know we ain't official like that, but at the same time, you know.
Or you could just say, look, are we finna Thanksgiving together? Because I'm going to get my own stuff and make my own meal.
Right.
I don't want to waste my money. You can act like I don't want to waste my money on my own stuff if we spend time together.
Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's how I would roll it. I would roll it that way, or say like I'm making plans for Thanksgiving.
Right.
I understand. What's the plan?
Right.
If she just want to know, but I feel like if we not committed, then you don't get a special invite, because that's just how like me and old boy is. Like, I'm not asking him, but he has family here, so I'm not even looking to bring that shit up. Like, New Year's Eve, I may kick it, throw that out there for New Year's Eve, but Thanksgiving and Christmas,
we make things harder than they have to be. Slick say, ain't no automatic shit. No invite me, you ain't going.
Right. It's not an automatic.
I think
it's only automatic if you're committed.
If we fucking.
See, this is the problem with you and your fucked up ass logic.
If we fucking.
No.
We spending all our time together.
That's your fucked up ass logic.
You don't have no family here. Why wouldn't I automatically think my girl gonna be with me?
Because she's not your girl. That is the problem here, Lab. She is not your girl.
Jesus
you
Christ.
Have this conception that just because you don't spread cheeks, that's your girl.
I do, because if I spread cheeks,
you the only
all the nasty little shit.
You the only person.
If you getting my Johnson, you the only person getting.
You the only person that think this way, Lab.
Then
you the only person. You the only person.
I don't just sling this Johnson around to everybody, and she should be slinging her.
You the only person that think this, Lab. You the only person that think this way. So no, it's not an automatic. If she wants to, she should bring it up and say, "Look, I'm trying to make plans for Thanksgiving. What's the 411?" And
so
just
then if he say, well, I'm gonna bring my other girl,
then shit, she know where she's staying.
Y'all crazy as hell.
You crazy as hell.
Y'all are crazy as hell.
You need to stop thinking just
I
because.
think it's Atlanta. I don't think it's nowhere but Atlanta.
No.
This is crazy shit.
No,
we doing everything. We doing everything together.
You're not doing everything together.
You sucking on me. I'm sucking on you.
First of all,
and we probably raw dogging it.
First of all, you need to stop thinking just because you sleeping with somebody that make y'all in a relationship. That does not.
It does not make me a relationship, but it also does make me responsible to think. I'm hoping this hoe ain't slinging her pussy around to everybody.
What does that have to do with you going to Thanksgiving?
Because it makes a big difference on a lot of things.
No, it doesn't.
Y'all
Stop
see, that's the
crossing
problem.
the two.
That's the problem right there.
No,
that's the problem. We can fuck and do everything nasty together, but we can't go to Thanksgiving dinner together. We can do everything nasty together. We can fuck, suck, all that shit together, but we cannot go to Thanksgiving dinner together. We can hang out 9 months out of the year, but that 10th month we can't be together. We gotta question it. But we doing everything else. We want to do couple shit, but we don't want to do couple shit.
Cause you're not a couple.
Man, that's some bullshit.
This is the truth. You're not a couple.
That's straight bullshit, and I'm not going to assimilate to that shit. Cause we doing everything.
You're not doing everything.
She just said they do everything together.
No, she said they spend a lot of time with each other.
That means everything.
That does not.
Well, okay. Well, let's not talk about her because we don't know what all she don't do together. So let's talk about you. And since you know what you do,
right?
So
y'all
not doing everything together.
I'm not asking him to come over for Thanksgiving.
Oh, well, let me get the situation going now. Don't just cut me off like that.
Cause you real excited about this.
I am because I just don't know how.
What does
I just don't know how.
What does that?
That's why you don't get it. Exactly. But what I'm saying is, show you right. That's why you don't get it. And I think a lot of people love situationships until it's time to do relationship type shit. That's the problem. We are adults. We are having sexual intercourse. The sexual thing is the whole problem I'm having.
No, more people are fucked up. More people have more issue with the emotional part more so than the sexual part.
But the sex part brings emotions.
No, emotions bring emotions.
If you having sex with somebody and you have not having emotions about them,
you can have
fuck away from me.
You can have an emotional attachment to somebody and never have sex with them.
Yeah, but sex brings on more emotions. I don't care what.
Emotions bring on more emotions.
If you are having sex with someone and you are not sowing any ties with them emotionally, you are an issue. You have a problem, and you need to go seek psychiatric help because there is no way you can just have sex with somebody and not have some kind of bits and pieces of yourself left with them. There's just no way you can do that.
By human nature, you're correct.
But everybody is not built that way.
No, by human nature, you're correct. So, when I talk about sex being a big deal, it is certainly a big deal. You may not want to tap in, you may have a suppression for certain things, but the reality of it is, once you give somebody that part of you,
but a lot of people
that's something you can't take back.
But a lot of people
that doesn't mean that it's not there.
It's not there, but a lot of people have suppressed that part of
what
them.
I'm saying is that doesn't mean that it's not there. They've suppressed it for their own personal reasons.
Right.
But that doesn't make it not be there. So that's where a lot of when we talk about people being evolved and unevolved, that's a lot of what I'm talking about. An evolved person knows that with sex comes some kind of attachment.
It does. But what I was telling Labs, you can have an emotional attachment with never having sex with somebody.
But sex brings on more emotion. There's just no way it can happen.
And another reason why sex is a big deal for me is because I have to actually like you in order to have sex with you. So that means there's some kind of attachment already there before the act actually kick in. So yeah, after we have sex, it is going to be different. We may be connected a little bit stronger because guess what? We started out what we got is not built on sex, if that makes sense. Like a lot of people build their relationships on sex.
Right.
I'm not one of those people that's going to do that because what if something happens and the sex have to go?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people build off of sex.
Exactly. So my point is saying, that's my whole point in saying, if you build whatever it is that you got with a person strictly from sex, then that's where the unevolved part come in. Because guess what? You're going to have misunderstandings. You're going to have all kind of spats about emotional shit that you feel like you shouldn't be tapping into, because guess what? We ain't official.
Right. Just like going to Thanksgiving dinner. So what I'm trying to say is, what I was trying to talk to KK about is that on the lady, you know, the Inbox Chronicles, my thing is,
he was saying it should automatically be
I'm thinking it's automatic. She says it's not automatic, but I'm saying we can do everything else together as a couple wise.
It's not everything.
We can do everything. No, sex is everything. Like if we doing sexual shit like a couple, and I
that's
mean
a part of
everything. Why can I automatically not think, well, my girl ain't got no family?
Because she's not your girl.
It's not automatic. So what basically happens is,
so I gotta sit here and say, hey, okay, you know you my girl, right?
Yeah, you definitely do.
No. So then I'm automatically start saying, well, this motherfucker must be sucking on everybody like this, because it does make a difference. We didn't think like that.
No,
we're not just doing that.
So what happens is, so to make it official to me, I feel like a conversation needs to be had. That something has to come out of it. Like, I'm not gonna automatically assume anything.
And most guys don't want you to automatically assume that either.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what made me stop dealing with a dude before. Or, hey, you know what? I'm lying. I didn't stop dealing with him. I stopped dealing with him the way that I was dealing with him. That nigga. So I'm the type of person where when I introduce somebody, I'm just gonna introduce them by their name. Hey, this DJ Lab, you know, whatever. Right. I'm not gonna say, this my friend DJ Lab, or this like I'm not gonna put nothing on it. I'm gonna say, hey, this DJ Lab. That's like if I introduce you, hey, this K, you know, and I just figure other people should do that too. Right. Like if you introduce me by my name. This motherfucker's gonna somehow what was it that he said? It wasn't my friend. It was something. But I was like, why you didn't introduce me by my fucking name? Like, it was something like, not my friend. It was something, it wasn't offensive like that, but in a way it was, because if we kicking it, I ain't your goddamn friend, first of all.
Right.
Let's start there. I don't sleep with my friend.
Yeah.
At all.
So, like...
But we not committed.
But I don't sleep with my friend. Like, if you done seen me naked, ain't no way.
I could be your shorty or whatever the fuck else we're gonna be, but I ain't your fucking friend.
Yeah, I ain't your friend. But it was something...
What's the difference?
It's a difference.
So I was telling him, I was like, yeah, you should have just introduced me by my name. What you mean? How you get offended by that? I was like, because like all that extra shit you just did, that was so unnecessary. Like you could have just said, hey, this Donna, you know, whatever, and let somebody ask you about what the hell we got going on later.
Right.
But all of that trying to put a name on it, I cannot remember what this man. Because he was introducing me to his mama. I cannot remember exactly what he said, but I was just like, nigga, you weird. Like, then you still didn't tell the lady my name. Like, nah, I can't deal with you like that. Like, you slow. I don't know. Because you know sometimes men don't be really, because I'm not big on meeting people's parents. I don't even want to meet your parents.
Right.
Period.
I be trying to avoid that shit like the plague.
I don't get into meeting your family and your parents and stuff like that. That's why I always say when it comes to sketchy subjects like that, it be different for me because I don't bring people around my family like that.
Well, my whole family live with me, so you kind of gonna see mine. But if it's like the holidays and shit, like we gotta. Would
you invite your friend over to your house for the holidays?
That's what I was telling Labs. Not right now. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, if we still rocking next year, then next year.
Okay, but like, not this year.
Not this year. But I'll call him and say, "You want a plate? We cook. You want a plate?"
Oh, okay. So you'll take him something to eat.
Yeah.
But he can't come eat it with y'all.
Nah.
What the hell?
Hey, it hurt. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out.
Cause he ain't like he don't have family and shit here. So if he didn't have family, if he was like this situation, If he didn't have family and shit, then I would offer. But nah, we not there in my eyes.
So if he invites you over for Thanksgiving, would you go?
Let me get you an answer next week. Let me sleep on it.
What kind of weird shit y'all got going on
right now? Give us an answer now.
You know, it's so crazy because it's a lot of people
I'm
in
like
this situation.
I don't want to meet. I'm not.
I'm not into that.
I'm not into meeting people, families. Like
I know I'll fight a nigga whole family. Like, I know that.
I'm not.
So
into,
I don't need to meet all of them people. I just need when I break up with you, because I know it ain't gonna last. When we break up, I need to be able to break away without nothing holding me back.
I'm not into meeting people, families like that, unless I know we really locked the fuck in.
So let me ask you this: when you were married, how did y'all do holidays?
What you mean?
Y'all always cooked at y'all house? Oh, okay.
But when we was dating, we didn't start intertwining until we was together for over a year. I think by the time we started going to the gatherings and shit, I think we was engaged.
Okay. But you know, like my family, so let me tell you this. We've had some crazy shit that happened in our family around Thanksgiving. I remember one time my cousin brought a girl to a family dinner, and she didn't even know his real name.
Damn.
So she's talking about him. Nobody knows what the fuck she's talking about until finally somebody was like, "Is she talking about?" And we was all like, "Yeah, but why is she calling him that?" So I have seen some.
I only could imagine. I feel like I know which cousin this is in my head. So I'm gonna ask you off.
So we was so confused because the fuck do you mean you don't know his name and you here? Like, and we got on him because why would you bring her and ain't told her your real name?
Yeah, so I'm like real big on. So that's why I said I would have to think on it, because I'm not big on meeting people's families.
Yeah, I'm definitely not big on meeting the families and intertwining and all of that stuff. Only because it costs. Like, I got to really be
big. That's why I said we got to be locked in, like committed, like be over a year, all that shit.
Yeah, yeah. And I've gone to if you guys don't know, y'all can hire me for Thanksgiving too. If y'all need for me to go with y'all to meet y'all family, I'll do it for money. But
you have to ease me into the barbecues. Ease me into a barbecue.
I ain't even doing that, honestly, because I tried that too with this last situation that I had.
Y'all asses.
And the brother just was flirting, and I'm like...
But that's why I say ease me into the barbecue.
I ain't even feel right, because, sir, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because, see,
you don't know what to do with all that. Boy, what?
Because at the Thanksgiving, that's what happens. Because that's what happened when I was with my ex. That shit right there, that's what was happening at Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that's why I was like, ease me into the barbecue. Let me just sit off in the corner at the fucking barbecue. Because the barbecue is typically outside, and you ain't got to be enclosed.
I don't even want to do that. Like, no.
Yeah, but shit goes left. When you the woman, shit goes left at the family.
Yeah, and I don't think men I don't think y'all really get that. I think...
Bullshit.
Oh, okay.
I done been to a family gathering and somebody asking, being introduced. I'm being introduced, and they cousin asking where they exit.
What?
Yeah. So.
No, but I'm saying like your uncles and your cousins hitting on you.
What do you mean? Let me say something. Me one time, and I always tell people about this story. One time I went out of town with the dude I was dealing with. So for the record, most men figure out they have to date me out of town, because if we in town, I'm gonna be working doing something. So they'll be like, well, so they, right? So they figure it out eventually. I need to take her away from him. So we went to Florida, jumped on the road. He hit me up one night and was like, "Hey, what you doing?" I was like, "Man, nothing." He was like, I want to go to Jacksonville, is what he said. I want to go to Jacksonville. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, when? He was like, tonight. Tonight. When are we coming back? Shit, we'll come back by Monday or Tuesday. How many days you can take out work? What? Okay. So I ended up, we ended up staying. Crazy thing is, we ended up staying like a week. So, but it was so crazy because his family really liked his baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, they liked her. And I was okay with that.
I went through that with my ex.
That's crazy.
They hated the ground I walked on and loved the shit that she stank.
And so when we got there, his auntie looking all little crazy and shit. So he was like, well, we finna go, get our room or whatever and da-da-da. So before we left, she was like, so you don't go with whatever his baby mama was no more. And he was just like, first of all, bitch, you rude. Like, yeah, you my auntie, but you rude. Like, don't ask me. Like, you could have waited to ask me that. So that just made him want to turn up 2-3 notches. Mm-hmm. Cause why you do that? Mm-hmm. Man, don't worry about them. I said, first of all, I ain't worried about nobody. I ain't worried about nothing. Baby, this what you got going on, but I don't like that.
They used to want to call me her name.
I would never ask about somebody else in front of the person that they with.
No, my ex family used to call me her name.
What?
They used to call me her name.
It was like a spiritual.
She 2 feet tall. I'm 10 feet tall. The fuck?
That's disrespectful. I'm sorry.
I'm hippie, breast, ass out, every fucking well.
And she what?
Not. I didn't wear clothes. Back then, I ain't never have shit the fuck on. I'm like, I'm always naked. The fuck is y'all talking about?
Me ain't go through that shit.
I don't like that.
With the friends, asking about motherfuckers you done fuck in bathrooms and shit like that. You just gotta sit there and listen to this shit. Like, that shit goes on. Like, y'all think men don't go through that shit. That shit happens.
Man, I would cuss my friend the fuck out.
Nah, that didn't happen.
My friends know not. My friends know to send a text message or something.
Right.
Nah. Such and such. Remember, you used to be in love with him. Y'all went up in the bathroom and fuck, whatever.
What?
Yeah. Right there while I'm sitting next to the person.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, no, baby. They would have been cooked. Baby, who?
Not my friends.
Not mine.
Shit, that's why I only got, 5, I think.
I'm finna say, I ain't got, but yeah, I got about 5 or 6.
She the oldest one.
I ain't know where in the world I would bring up nobody's ex in front of the person.
I don't even bring up the people that they fucking with.
Exactly, like, no.
Because first of all, I ain't good with fucking
That's
names.
a flag on the play.
I ain't good with names.
Anyway.
My kids already
Christmas
know.
came too early this year. Don't y'all think?
First of all, let me just say, the whole point of these people putting these Christmas decorations and shit out in October really bothered me. That's why I don't fuck with Christmas, because it's too commercialized. It's too commercialized. Like, how the hell y'all already got a Christmas sale?
I ain't mad at it because I need some purple and pink lights.
Purple and pink lights?
I think I'm going to do pink and blue. Purple and pink or blue and pink. I don't know.
Why?
I change out my colors every year for my tree.
But you got a whole sun stand there. Like, he don't want to sell goddamn pink bulbs.
That's not his tree.
It's not his tree. He did his tree last year. His tree was red and black. Each year we get a tree. So this year's not.
Oh, y'all do live trees.
Well, this year he said, so he wants to do a live tree. It's been hard trying to find live trees since COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a lot of places, especially in the country.
I don't like them little midget trees. I like tall, full, fat ass trees. Like you.
Like your ass.
My name Show says, let me go back to last. I'm sorry, Show. I just not saw your comments. If I ain't thinking about marriage, you can't come to my family functions. My family too nosy. Then he said, I've been at with a woman at a family function with a woman, and they literally asked her in my face where her ex was, and that was before she could even introduce me who I was.
That's crazy. Some people don't have no etiquette. So this holiday season, we're gonna give y'all a little etiquette. This for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Don't be asking about no fucking body. Don't ask nothing. welcome them in and say hello.
Some people just be messy anyway.
They do. They really do. But my thing is, sometimes you know, sometimes that's why people don't even go around their families no more because of that messy stuff. Like, and it's so unfortunate because you can't even pick your own family.
You can't.
But toxic is goddamn toxic.
Right.
I love my family, and I roll with them by myself. So, like, even if we was having some shit, and we was doing some shit, and me and homeboy was locked in, he ain't going for like 2 or 3 motherfucking years.
Yeah. Like, I guess, like, for me, for our family, my family is a little bit different. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my family messy as fuck.
You ain't got to worry about nobody asking about nobody else.
My family gonna be like that. They
your
gonna
family player.
My family.
Your family player.
No, seriously. For a woman to show up and not know the person's name that she with, you know that we got to be pretty player to be like, okay.
Right, trying to figure out who they're focusing
on. Instead of being like, are you talking about such and such?
Right,
Are you talking about such and such?
Right.
Instead of doing that, everybody like, keep coming. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, we getting the contact clues. Because, bitch, at this point, what are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
So, like,
some people, it wouldn't even be everybody in my family, but I know the hitters that would do that shit.
Right.
And they would do that shit on purpose. And I be wanting to go take them the fuck out. And I be like, you know, me and this nigga ain't been together and divorced for over almost 10 years. Bitch, why is you bringing this the fuck up?
Yeah, no. Like, with us, like, with us, it's more welcoming. Like, if they see you, they're going to be welcoming. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, hey, how you doing? Okay, come on in.
I got 3 that wouldn't be welcoming. Everybody else, they would be so motherfucking glad I'm there. And you brought somebody? Oh, shit, we happy. But 3?
3 of them is just, you just know they gonna be and then we've lost so many people in our family, man. When we get together, it's literally
you would think they would give a celebration because we have lost a lot of motherfuckers in my family.
We literally get together, man, for different stuff. Like the last time we actually got together was for Halloween. We did get together for Halloween, and then before that, Auntie Darlene's son AJ had a baby shower. We were able to, get together for that. So whenever we get a chance, because all of us live, kind of like a fast life. And we be, doing stuff and children growing. Everybody got games going. It just be a lot going on.
And you would think that shit would matter to some people. But
it should.
Some people, I have learned in life, and that's how, like when you grow and evolve into something different, you just have to learn that you cannot just fuck with some of your family members.
Oh yeah. And I definitely agree with that.
And some of your family members, they just like being in the fucking mess, and you just have to love them at a fire and go check on them, make sure they still alive. That goes and then
back
keep
to
it
what
pushing.
we was talking about last week when I was saying that some people don't understand how difficult it is to deal with them. And that goes for family too. They don't understand, like, every time somebody see you, you got an attitude, or you got to complain about something, or like you got this going on, and you got that going on. Like, it makes it hard for people to deal with. And I just really feel like relationships and friendships should not be hard.
And family ships.
Yeah, family ships. None of those ships to me should be hard.
Yeah, well, my family chose sides when I got divorced, so I haven't really dealt with them. Well, I'm starting to get back a little bit to it, but it's been a long time, so.
But how do you pick a side though in a divorce?
You'd be surprised, because I didn't think my family was gonna pick a side, and I'm like, nigga.
But why are they even picking a side though?
Well, I think for me in general, it was because my ex was always in their face saying stuff.
There you go.
And I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna tell you.
You ain't defending what she. You just like the shit will come out.
Or I'm not finna try to.
And that's what happened.
Right.
If you stupid enough to believe it,
but
we don't need to have no contact.
But I felt like I'm your blood, so you should have rolled with me.
Well, the thing about it is, I don't. So I'll take you for an example. When I found out that that you all were even getting a divorce, nothing in my mind said
take a side.
Like it was an automatic. I came into marriage with you.
Yeah, I don't think it's automatic. I don't think it's intentional. I think it's just once a person starts saying things and doing things, it kind of just happens gradually. And even my mom was that. She took sides like real hard.
I'm not that person. I'm like
that's weird as hell to me.
If you come in, like family, I feel like family should have. I don't think family should have had a right to take a side.
No,
like, family should have rolled out the fucking marriage with me.
The
when
only
I
reason
rolled
why
out,
your
they
family even know that nigga is because of you.
Right.
You would think that. I guess with me, with us being so young, we got married. Kind of like my family, like she grew up with us. So
and she may have.
That's still my blood. My sisters don't really matter because I haven't dealt with them since birth. So. It really doesn't.
But I felt like motherfuckers should have rolled. When I rolled out, they should have rolled out.
Should have rolled out.
Even this is the thing. Even if they didn't take a side, even like I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. If I met you through somebody and you and that somebody ain't no longer a body,
I don't fuck with that body.
I'm not understanding why would I still even. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Baby, why do I know you, baby? So that's who I'm with.
And
you know what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't no offense. It ain't no nothing. It's just a given for me. Mm-hmm. So like when people, so say for instance, we've only had a few divorces in our family that I can think of, maybe about one or two, and just being honest with you, even when the person that was the divorced person came around. We didn't mistreat them or no shit like that.
Right.
You know, it was just that, it was cordial.
Right.
It wasn't nothing else. So for somebody to pick your mate, no.
Yeah.
No.
And I didn't realize I didn't realize it happened until some shit got through in my face. And I was like, you picked him over me? And I'm your fucking blood? I said, oh, okay. So I read the motherfuckers.
I don't like, and that too is another reason probably why I don't let my mates get in the mix too much. Now, a real's daddy is still friends with a few of my cousins and stuff like. I don't care about that though, because my cousins don't know my business, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like we don't, like our family don't be in each other's business. Right. So like most of the shit that we know or find out, honestly, is because they told us. Mm-hmm. But like we're a close knit family, but we don't be in each other's business.
Right.
So like if you have, and that's the part that a lot of people that's married into our family didn't understand until they had to understand it. Mm-hmm. Because they'll be like, yeah, cause you know this going on, that going on, and we looking at them. Eric's wife, mm-hmm. She would think we always knew when they was having problems. Baby, what the hell you talking about, baby? Y'all ain't on good terms? Mm. Oh, and she'd be like, oh, he didn't take, like, we don't do that.
Right.
When we get pissed off at our mates, we don't call each other.
Right.
We let that shit blow over, and we might tell you about that shit later.
And people
but we don't do that.
You don't tell it because you gonna get over it. The person
they not exactly.
Right. That's why you don't tell it.
I never really understood that. But going back to holiday etiquette, y'all don't ask about no exes. Don't not in front of the people that they bringing or the person that they bringing.
I don't give a damn if it's in front, behind, side to side. Don't fucking ask.
Exactly. Don't bring up nobody you don't see me with. Straight out.
If they ain't there, don't ask.
I'm dead ass here. Don't bring up nobody you don't see me with. I don't care if it's a woman, man, dog, cat. I don't even care my children. Don't even bring them up.
If I come along, just say what's up. I'm glad you came. Mm-hmm. How you want your plate? That's
exactly.
It. You fixing your own plate? You want some to-go plates? That's it. You taking your mama some to-go plates? That's it. That's about as far as them conversations need to go.
I absolutely agree.
You gonna ask about my mama? That's about as far as you need to fucking ask. Is my mama?
Yep, I absolutely agree. Have y'all ever had fried devil eggs?
Ew. I don't like devil eggs in itself.
You don't eat devil eggs?
I don't. Nope.
That's the process for me. The process turns me off.
What you mean, like
boiling of the eggs and it stank?
Only time I've eaten some devil eggs is my mama's, and that's because I know exactly what the fuck she doing to them.
What
and
you mean?
I'm only gonna eat one.
What you mean? Would she do something different to him than other people?
I don't know. That's the
I
problem.
don't eat other people's shit. That's why I don't know.
Oh.
I don't
I
know.
don't eat other people cooking for one.
I eat other people.
It's just certain
Well,
things
I
just
eat
don't
my
eat.
friends' family cooking.
Oh.
I don't eat no devil eggs.
But I only eat my mama devil eggs, and then I only eat one. Because she put bacon on it.
On deviled egg?
Yes. She put bacon
So
on
what's with the fried devil eggs? You had one.
No, I want to taste one.
No.
So I
had
love.
fried
So
ribs
you gonna
last
have all
night.
that hot, gushy
In fried.
egg
Eggs.
shit gushing in your mouth.
Well, see, now I love
And some
deviled
grease. And
eggs.
some grease.
I love deviled eggs, but what made me
So
ask
is
about
it-
the fried ones was because I seen a person on TikTok, of course.
Did they
that
coat
fried
it
'em.
with flour, corn?
I don't know.
Did they just drop it in some grease?
I just seen
After
them.
it'll explode, you just drop it.
I don't know. But
You have
they,
to put some kind of batter on.
but they.
Fried Twinkie.
Did they fry the egg and then put the shit on there? Or did they fry all of
I
it?
thought all of it was for. I don't know. I wanted to ask. I thought maybe y'all knew about it. I want to ask y'all how to make it. Or
I
have
don't eat
y'all
the devil
seen
eggs.
somebody make it? But y'all talking about y'all don't even eat the devil eggs. And then
Yeah.
you talking about your mama put bacon on them. I ain't understand none of that.
I don't eat no devil eggs. Sorry,
But
I can't
you
help
know-
you with that one.
You know, one thing that I have noticed though, a lot of places from Chicago are making their way down to Atlanta to open
all
up.
the motherfuckers live here.
So
Take your ass
Ricketts,
back.
the Ricketts restaurant, it's over there by Greenbrier, and then we got one on Campbellton called Max Street.
Maxwell Street.
Maxwell's, yeah. What is that?
Well, in Chicago, there's a place called U-Town. And you have to, they say, and it's politically incorrect now, but it's U-Town where you go and they have all this, it's like a flea market outdoors.
Yeah.
So everybody sells all their stuff outdoors, but then they have these vendors who have these polishes. They make Maxwell Street Post grilled
They
onions,
are so
mushrooms,
fucking good.
everything.
Well, they got one coming on Campbellton.
Yeah, and they grill all this stuff together. So then they put on the Vienna sausages, you know. It's good. The only things on there is grilled onions and mustard. There's not a whole bunch of
But
stuff.
that's
Okay,
shit,
well
but
they
it's the
they coming
sausage.
they coming to they're
the-
coming over to Campbellton Road. And how we found out was we Googled it because, you know, they putting the signs up. It's a yellow building. It's
Where
really
at on
bright.
Campbellton?
Where Checkers used to be.
Oh, I'm there. Let me know.
I'm
I
there
got
Right
too,
there.
on Campbell.
On Campbellton, right there where Checkers used to be.
I don't know where
It's-
Teddy used to be, but I'm
no,
gonna find
I'm
out.
gonna tell you. You know where on Campbellton Road, you know where Ellery's is, like that plaza where the Ellery's and it's a Maxway. It's literally right there. But
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
When they opening?
I don't know. They already got the sign up. They already got the things going around the building to tell what they
Because you know that's
sell.
not far from the
But they said they
job.
probably
Yeah,
still-
it's gonna be the. I think if I had to guess, they're gonna be open within 2 weeks.
Yeah, they sell in Maxwell Street. They sell Chicago hot dogs, celery, cucumbers, tomatoes.
I can't wait for the sauce, the dog, the sausage, the Polish sausage.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
shit.
and then when I looked it up and it said they were based out of Chicago, I was like, dang, okay, so that's the second restaurant that I've realized, you know, actually coming here from. Yeah, this is what they did. That's what I was telling you. I didn't. Oh, so okay.
A lot of restaurants from Chicago be yellow because the Vienna hot sausage sign is yellow and red.
So that's what I was finna get at. What I noticed is the color yellow, like you said, and I was like,
Yellow.
okay, because when I Ricketts, like they got red in it though,
Yellow and
and
red.
I'm like, okay, it's a familiar, you know, it's some familiarity there.
Yeah, because
so
the when you, for some reason, the Vienna, they're not Oscar Mayer, they're Vienna. You only can get them from Chicago. Those sausage and hot dogs taste different. I don't know why they taste different.
And they be
but
so
are.
good, 'cause
But they're
I used
beef.
to-
They're not pork. They're all beef.
I used to have them.
They don't sell pork ones. They all beef.
Yeah, because
But
I
they
used to.
taste delicious.
But before I stopped eating beef, I used to have my aunt and uncles now. Whenever they used to come down, I was like, "Bring me some." They go to the store, go bring me
Maybe they'll
some.
sell pizza puffs up there. They sell pizza puffs up there.
you know what? I don't know, but I'm gonna show look at the menu. But they said they got a lot of. The thing about it is they got a lot of variety, and that was why they was able to open right there because it's a restaurant damn near next door to them, which is a wing place.
Yeah.
But they don't sell the same.
wings.
Yeah, they don't sell the same food. But they had it was a large menu, and I was like, okay.
They sell hot dogs.
You
they
know,
sell
Nancy's
Polishes,
closed
they
on
sell-
Camp Creek.
Yeah.
Which one?
Nancy.
The pizza place?
Mm-hmm.
It should have.
Yeah, it's hard to get a Nancy's. It's hard to get a Nancy's pizza like
Yeah,
that,
shit,
like in
Chicago.
because it's just different the way it's made there than the way it's
The
made
one-
here.
Baby, I went there. I went to Nancy's twice. I gave them a chance twice.
They don't taste the same like the one, like he's saying.
So
the ones,
the ones in Chicago taste better.
yes.
Something about the dough or something. It's something in the water of the dough. I don't know, but the pieces there is different. When
Here.
Nancy's came here, I went to Nancy's. One in Douglasville. It used to be one in Douglasville. I went one time.
It's still there, ain't it?
It wasn't.
I don't know. I ain't go but once. It only took me one time to realize it ain't the same.
I think
Yeah,
the
'cause
one
I was
on
like, this can't
it's
be
one
the
off of
Nancy's,
Ponce.
same Nancy's.
The one on Ponce. I think the one on Ponce is the closest to it, but it still don't taste like it.
The one on Camp Creek definitely, because the one on Camp Creek didn't even taste like Atlanta pizza. So I
Yeah.
know it didn't taste like
What's
no
the
damn
Atlanta
Chicago
staple?
pizza.
Shit.
Like hell, Papa John's,
No,
some shit. But it was just like, it was not good at all. I didn't like it. Like, and like I said, I tried them twice because one of my homeboys actually loved Nancy's.
Yeah.
Like he loved Nancy's, but
He
with
couldn't
me,
been from Chicago.
he's not.
He
He's
didn't
from
eat.
here.
Oh, okay, that's
but
why.
he loved the way that Nancy's pizza tastes. But see, one thing about him, he's a traveler.
Yeah, you have to get used to that thickness for one.
Well, I love
and
but
them
no,
red
I
links,
love
them links
thickness.
from them.
But
them,
I don't think they cooked theirs long enough.
I don't know what it was, but it was something. I tried it, and it just I was so.
Because I like
was
deep dish.
I was disappointed, but them links from Chicago, be the bomb too.
What kind of links?
I don't know what they are. They just links.
Where would you get them from?
You get them from the stands. So like Chicago have like a lot of little shops and shit that be on the corner.
Oh, so you literally
they like New York. They're not called bodegas, but they're just little stores on the corners of buildings.
Yeah,
so
and you just go and before I gave up red meat, my favorite thing to go to Chicago would be an Italian beef and get all the juice on that shit. Man, that shit used to be so good.
like most people, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, clearly Chicago is a staple for good food.
It is.
Because
She talking about you gotta get that damn thing dipped in that juice. That's how I know you're not from Chicago. Because everybody from Chicago get they Italian sausage, they Italian beef dipped with peppers in the juice.
I didn't get
Dipped?
Yeah, my mom used to get hers dipped. I didn't like my bread soggy.
Right.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, so I would get just extra juice put in mine.
Okay, versus actually dipping it in there.
Yeah.
Well, I know it had when I saw like it, and it's another one too that I noticed came from Chicago, and I was like, okay, so Chicago must be a pretty good staple for
But
good
we
food
have
because they're bringing it here.
Yeah, but we have a lot of. I think we may have. I know we got a lot of people from New York here, but I know we got a lot of Chicago people here.
Oh yeah, when you see them at the games and stuff like that, you know. Let me tell you something. One thing about a sports team, having a popular sports team, because we know that our sports team ain't all that good, but they're popular.
I don't do us like that.
Well, it's the truth. Did they play today? I don't know either. So. One thing about it though, when you go to those games, a lot of times you see, like, depending on who they playing, you see who here.
Yeah.
You kind of see who here, and it's like, okay, because they're gonna represent where they from.
Right.
I don't give a damn. They playing the Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
They're gonna represent where they're from.
Right. I know it's a Chicago place that's out there in off of Memorial Drive. I've been wanting to try.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of food do they sell?
They sell like the hot dogs and shit like that.
So what's popular in because see now, like with Ricketts sells soul food. I don't know. You remember the one that came to our station, Sexually Submissive? Mm-hmm. So apparently she's from Chicago. Mm-hmm. So on her page she had put up, I didn't know Ricketts was here. Mm-hmm. Apparently she saw the man who owned Ricketts and was like, the hell you doing in Atlanta? And he was like, we got a spot over there on by Greenbrier. Mm-hmm. And she said she been going ever since, but she was like, it was a popular place in Chicago that everybody go to. But they sell soul food.
Yeah, I've never even tried soul food in Chicago.
Like y'all go like Harold's. Harold's chicken was actually from Chicago.
Yeah, it is, but it's not like
they
the one
that Harold's chicken and waffle now, but there in Chicago it's called Harold's chicken. What they used to do is they used to cut up the chicken and ribs in front of the window. Like they would have their ribs and stuff come off the grill.
But it's not like the one in Chicago either.
It's not.
Well, of course, you know, when you come somewhere else, you do have to put a twist on it. You know what I'm saying? In order to accommodate the people that you're servicing now. Because you're going to get some people from Chicago, but you're also going to get people from other places, too.
Right.
That's going to be wanting to
That's
try
why
it.
they changed it to Harold's Chicken and Waffles.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everybody that was from Chicago, because by the time they got here, I couldn't eat the chicken no more.
Why?
Because, you know, I can't eat the batter.
Oh, okay.
But
so how you eat your chicken?
I have to eat it naked.
What the hell?
Because I'm allergic to flour. You know that. I'm allergic to flour.
I know, but I'm saying, so when you cook your chicken, you don't put nothing on it. You just dip it.
I put seasoning, but I can't put no flour on it. I can put cornstarch.
Who the hell want to put cornstarch on chicken?
So I don't. So it's naked.
Right.
Yeah, so it's naked. Just with a whole seasoning.
That's how they cook. That's how they cook buffalo wings. They cook them naked.
Well, I always thought they did too. I know that, but whose wild idea was it to start battering them?
Hooters.
Okay.
And every time I used to go to Hooters, I used to have a man, the vice president of the company I used to work for. He used to always come take me to lunch. He always wanted to go to Hooters. His thing was, I'm gonna go to every Hooters in the nation, and he would always go to Hooters. He'd be like, I'm gonna get them chicken wings. You gonna get chicken wings? I said, yeah. And he would always order them battered. They would make me sick as a dog. Like I don't know what it was, but I could eat fried chicken regular. But it was something about they batter that just made me sick.
It's something because some Hooters now they start cooking them longer. Because, you know, they battered, some didn't used to be cooked long or something.
I've only eaten at Hooters one time, and that's when I took Adonis for his, 14th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
He just had to go to damn Hooters.
They ain't getting naked.
He didn't
what
know
the hell I'm going there for?
He didn't know the difference. He was like 13 or 14, and I never forget, I asked him, because I used to always ask my kids where y'all want to go and eat. And he said, Mom, guess where I want to go eat? I'm like, where? Hooters. I said Hooters, and I called Eric, and I said, Eric, this boy told me he want to go to Hooters. He was like, let's go. I was like, don't them people got big old breasts and stuff in there? He was like, yeah, but it ain't like that. So, you know, you just hear about certain stuff. I had never been. Oh. And when we went, we actually had a really good time. You know, they hugged all on him, made his night. It was crazy. But the food was actually decent.
I mean, the food's not necessarily bad. It's just...
I've been taking my kids since they were babies.
Really? Yeah, but you know, ain't no Hooters around us. And then the only Hooters that I even knew that was close to us was downtown. I don't really go downtown because who finna find somewhere to park?
Right.
What are you even talking about?
Right.
Downtown.
Right.
And did I tell y'all that I had to be downtown all last week?
No. Why?
Girl.
Was you on jury duty or some shit?
Down there at the doing the tag stuff for my job or whatever. 30 minutes parking was $20.
What?
I bullshit you not. I said, they tell my dad, why you supposed to find somewhere to park on the street? Bitch, you get your car booted. I'm not parking on no street down here.
Right.
And then everywhere you park, it say no parking.
Yeah.
And then, but look, it say no parking, and then they got a parking meter 2 steps up. Well, why we need this damn parking meter if you can't even park? Like, it's so contradictory. Like, what are you doing?
I think you can only park on the streets on Saturdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Baby, all I can tell you is y'all can have downtown.
Right.
Because they're trying to make downtown like a New York or something. Mm-hmm. I don't have time for that. It's an inconvenience to even drive your car down there. Mm-hmm. I guess they want you to get on the train. I don't know what they want you to do.
Yeah, they try to make it most inconvenient to you as possible so you will ride public transportation.
But the public transportation sucks. It's not, because the public transportation is not everywhere it needs to be, first of all.
It's not frequent enough.
And it's
like,
not,
my thing is, everybody know when you're standing in the train station, it is 12 times colder.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
so why in the hell we got to wait 15 minutes for the next train?
And then on the weekends you waiting 30.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, that's like, it's kind of, they got to make it a happy medium.
Where the train, what they need to do for Marta is go somewhere where the trains and the L's and, well, I say L's, but the L's and buses run, like in Chicago, they run like clockwork.
Well, that's the thing. They need to have it run more frequently, but they tell me they don't even have nobody to work. Let me tell y'all something. I seen a lady driving a bus the other day, and sis was struggling. You hear me? So, baby, did you even go through training?
Right.
What happened?
Well, they need to get more paid. I mean, pay will help that.
Now, let me tell you something. I absolutely agree with that. Clearly,
just a little bit. I'm not saying they need to make them.
No. But it needs to. This is the thing. We was just talking about this. Do y'all even remember what minimum wage was when y'all started working?
Yeah, it was like $4.25.
Yeah, like $4 for. I think for me it was like $5.25 for me.
It was $4.25 when I started, but I'm older than you.
My thing is, you know how much minimum wage is now?
It's like $8 or $9.
It's like $7.75.
It's still at $7.
Yeah, $7.25 to $7.75, something like that.
And they haven't brought it up yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like some way, somehow, some way, some shit getting left behind.
We are.
And it's like, how y'all increasing everything, but the people pay?
Because the people because this is how it works. The people who are increasing the price of everything also controls the government, who it tells them not to increase the price of the people who work for them. That's how
minimum wage is still at $7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Minimum wage been at $7 since I want to
Google
say
it.
We graduated college.
Google it. It's still at. It's
and they
still
fighting to make it $15. They don't want to make it $15.
This is my whole thing right here. When it comes to the minimum wage stuff, or when it comes to pay, period. What 2020 showed us was that we were gonna make it regardless, and that's how these people looking at these jobs. I'm not finna do all of that for that.
Right.
I can make it, bitch. I made it through a whole pandemic.
Right.
With no money.
Right.
So I can make it. So it's kind of like y'all gonna have to do something that
Okay, so
pull people to you for work.
Minimum wage in Florida is $12. Minimum wage in Georgia is $7.25.
Exactly.
I told you $7.25.
And he gonna fight that tooth and nail.
Minimum wage in California is $15.50.
That ain't enough.
And that ain't even enough. That ain't even enough to pay rent nowhere.
Let me tell you something. Let me. While we speak about rent, Miss Mix, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you fine.
I be watching the videos on YouTube, and there's a guy called Cash, and he be doing videos of New York rental prices, like rental.
That shit is ridiculous up there.
And do you know these motherfuckers was like, oh yeah, you can get this 1,500 square feet apartment, for only $11,000 a month, and you be like, what? And they say it with such pride, like that's a great price. And this motherfucker walking around the apartment checking the water pressure. He's like, oh, you got a closet, and the closet be like a coat closet. And then he be like, oh, you got a walk-in closet, but it be like 2 inches bigger than the coat closet. And they be like, oh yeah, this is a great apartment for $11,000 a month. And I'm like, who the fuck stays in New York for $11,000? They can't live up there for that price. $11,000 a month for a $1,500 square.
It must have been was it in Manhattan or something?
No, this was like Brooklyn. Now, when he go to Manhattan, he's been to closer to the city, and they was like, "Oh yeah, get this great 800 square foot apartment for only $35,000 a month." Like,
let me tell
real deal.
My cousin works for the news station in New York.
Mm-hmm.
She came here. She was like, well, you know, she was kind of bartering between coming to Georgia and moving to Florida. She went to school in Florida as a youngster, as a college student. So she was like, she in New York. When she looked up the prices for apartments here, when she came to visit, she was like, Donna, can you just ride me around to the different places that I looked up? Because it ain't no way that these prices are right.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what you mean? She was like, the apartment said that the rent is only $1,300 a month. I said, yeah, that's about right.
Mm-hmm. And we be bitching about that.
Right. And she was like, I'm living in something half this size and I pay $3,000. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
She showed me pictures of her apartment, Matchbox.
Mm-hmm.
Literally Matchbox.
Air conditioning in the window.
Yeah, she said, Donna, I just want to see if it's in the ghetto or, So we went riding around to different apartment complexes and she was like, is this the ghetto? I was like, the world of ghetto.
Right.
Nah, this ain't really the ghetto.
Right.
She was like, I didn't think so because it looked so nice and da-da-da. We went to like 5 different places. And Wendy was like, wow. She was like, yeah, I'm probably going to be coming to Georgia. She was like, I just can't believe that you get this much. So that's why we're so saturated and overcrowded now, because they look at everything we got as a deal.
Right. And that's why our prices for our rental prices and our mortgages have went up, because people have came down here
and was willing to pay it off the bat.
And was and that people came down here and built it and knew, even though it's cheaper from up there, it's still cost effective, because they knew the people coming down here. Well, it's still cheaper than what y'all paying everywhere else. But that shit is high as fuck to us. Because we ain't used to it.
The ones got to buy it or rent it.
The only thing I gotta tell y'all is we're living in a world full of entitlement and audacity.
Baby, what you
the
talking
amount
about?
of people that think they should get tipped for doing their job is wow.
Amazing.
It's wow. I'm not understanding why everybody needs a tip now.
Everybody and the restaurant and the store need a tip.
And then they get mad. So that's what happened today.
Why I got to tip the restaurant?
So I went and I do my bike riding. So I thought I was gonna be in and out getting my nails and my toes done, cause I go get them done after I do my bike riding. So it took me a little longer, and I had to go shower because I didn't want to come up here funky.
Please don't come up here funky. We appreciate that. Thank you so much for thinking
You're a nice lady.
Our noses and our stomachs. Thank you, nice lady.
So when I tipped them, because they didn't do a good job, they didn't do what they were supposed to do. So I round up to the nearest dollars. I don't like leaving. I don't like cents. Yeah. So they tipped. I think they tip was like $9.29 or some shit like that. So the lady looked at it. Fuck, y'all should have did better. Like y'all.
No, they tip was $9.
Yeah. So between the two of them, they got to split $9.29.
That wasn't enough.
Apparently they didn't think so, because she looked at me and I said, "Well, you have a great day." And I looked at her like, I'm not obligated to tip y'all
just
shit.
say, you know what, you right.
Right. And let me zero that shit out.
Right. And that brings me to that, because I'm not obligated to tip y'all.
No.
Y'all charge me a fucking enough to come in here to get my nails and my feet done. If they don't pay y'all enough, that's on them. So I try to tip.
They took the job knowing what to pay.
Thinking that I'm finna tip you for something, to being honest with you, that first of all, then your service wasn't even good. Like, boy, fuck you.
Yeah, people think they supposed to get tips on bad service. Like,
they don't care what kind of service they give you. They think that it's automatic, and I'm not with that. No. So that's just like, I go to a restaurant the other day, and the little girl who took my order was like, "Do you want your change?"
Yes.
Girl, you don't bring me my motherfucking change. What the fuck you mean do I want? Like, I was like, what? Do you want your change?
Yes.
The audacity.
I was so confused, because even if I was going to give you my change.
Nah, I'm not.
Because what do you mean do I want my change? You don't, baby, when you're in the service industry, you take folk back all they goddamn money.
Right.
And you let them tip you. Now, I do believe in you taking them back their money in ones and fives and shit, just in case they feeling a little generous. But don't never ask nobody do they want their damn change, baby. Hard as times is.
When they ask me that, they get absolutely shit.
Nothing. It's not. That's crazy.
You better hope that tip was included in that total I just paid, because baby, what you
add that shit on regardless. They add on fee and
I know you were telling us that last week, and
stocking fee.
I ain't ate at Waffle House since you told me this shit.
You know what? I ain't been to Waffle House since you said it either. And I went to Mexico Lindo the other night, and I'm gonna tell you what I liked about Mexico Lindo. So the other night we went to the one on South Cobb.
They got two?
I guess so, baby. That thing was sent sideways, but we had a good time.
It's one out here.
Well,
ain't that? It's one on across Highway 5, like on Highway 5 and Arbor.
On all the way down. Oh no,
it's right there on the side.
That's not Mexico Lindo.
It's Mexico Lindo. I live here.
Now I've always gone to the one on Veterans Memorial.
I always go to the one on Veterans Memorial.
But no, I like the one on South Cobb better.
Okay, so
we had a real good time. Our drinks was good. Everything was good. And what I liked about the waitress was she was like, she just let everybody know my tip is already in your your price. And everybody was like, oh, okay. Because, sometimes when you drinking and stuff, you ain't really looking at that or whatever. And she said that she said, I accept anything. Pretty much I accept anything over there, but I'm just letting y'all know, don't be stressed out because this money comes to me. What I like about establishments is owned by Mexicans and other nationalities is they do give their gratuity to their waitresses. A lot of other places don't. Like a lot of other places when a lawyer worked at, I ain't gonna even say the name of it.
It begins with a what, it ends with a what?
A J and an R. They ugly asses.
It begins with J and ends with an R and has an icky.
Yeah, I've learned. I didn't know what you said because I always thought all the tips went to the waitresses.
No, so what they'll do is they'll make, like, my thing is you make the establishment cashless and then you add the gratuity in there and then you make the whole store split the gratuity. And it's like, you got me fucked up. Right. If I'm the one waiting tables, what do you mean I got to share my damn tip
with the guy who cleaned the bathroom?
With the person back there cooking and you already paying them $20 an hour and you paying me $3.
Yeah, I didn't find
that ain't making sense.
I didn't find that out until after COVID one day. Cause I used to try to keep cash on me, but it's so fucking hard trying to go to the ATMs all the time. And so used
they
to
make it like that.
When
they don't want you having cash.
I don't.
They can track your cash. They can track your credit card.
Right.
Well, no, it's just I bank with a credit. I bank with a credit union. So
I do too.
So my credit union's not everywhere. I used to bank with a bank, and the bank was everywhere, so it was easier for me to keep cash. But now I do a credit union, so the credit unions ain't everywhere. But I found that out. So every time I went out, I would stop at the bank and get cash out just for the tips. Because one night a girl, I guess she was pissed off at the motherfuckers, and she was like, "Do you have any cash on you?" I was like, "Nah, why?" I was like, "Y'all systems are down on some sort of shit." She was like, "No." She was like, "A lot of people don't know this." She said, "But we have to split our tips." I said, "Y'all get paid 50 cents. What you mean you have to split your tips?" And she was like, "We have to split our tips." I said, "Well, who? You the one waiting on the table. Why you got to split your tip?" She said, "We splitting our tips with the bartender, with the cook."
But you're already paying these people enough.
I said, "But they get paid more than you get paid." I said, "So," she's like, "That's why I'm asking you if you had cash." I said, "I don't have cash." I said, "But if you got Zelle or Cash App," I said, "I'll just send you your tip automatically." And she said, "Yeah, I do." So a lot of black establishments, when they don't have the tip included, that's what I've started doing.
Well, I tell them to take the gratuity off anyway. I don't give a fuck who owns the restaurant. Take that shit off. Because for one, I don't even know if I want to pay that.
Right.
And for two, let me dictate my gratitude.
Right.
Like, take it off. Oh, well, it's gonna be a minute. I don't give a damn if it's 3.
Right.
Take it off.
And then one of the restaurants, she was like, "We can't accept Cash App tips." I said, "Huh?" One of the restaurants told me, she said they told us we couldn't accept the tips through Cash App or Zelle. I said, so they making it mandatory for y'all to split these tips. She said, "Yeah."
And then why they think that? Then they wonder why they don't have nobody fill them seats.
Exactly. So that's my whole point. Like the way that these people operate with this entitlement and this it's a lot. The business owners, it's a lot, and it's sad to say, but when you deal with other nationalities, a lot of times you don't deal with half of the stuff that you deal with dealing with black people.
Right.
And so who I was at the table with, me and my homegirl, so I had sent her to the ATM. It was an ATM that wasn't far from us. So she went to the ATM and she got back money and we gave her the tip in hand. I was like, I am not fucking paying this restaurant no goddamn tip.
A lawyer quit a job not too long ago. So people without, so one thing I can understand, say my children have good customer service skills. So people always tip them. But, you're thinking that, okay, cool, you could just put it in the tip jar that's right there, whatever. At the end of the night, she had to split the tips with everybody. So she started telling the people, "No, don't tip me. I'm good."
Right.
Yeah, I don't put shit in. When I see the tip jars out, I don't put shit in.
Yeah,
the tip
so
jar.
she would just be like, "No, don't." She said, "I got a trick for that." So folk that usually be tipping, you know, they be seeing them come through the door. Oh, that's such and such. She used to be like, "No, thank you. I'm just doing my job. Don't tip me."
Right.
Lord said, "I'm gonna show their ass how to damn how to operate. I'm gonna show them."
Yeah,
but you know, I'm
I don't put
like,
money in
dang,
the tip
that's
jar.
bad that you got to really be like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if I can't put it in their hand, I don't put shit in the tip jar. Cause I already know what that tip jar about.
Exactly. Like you got to split it through the whole store. So if you got $80 in tips at the front of the store, you liable to go home with like $14. Like, who finna do that?
And they be working too hard. Some people really do have good customer service.
Good customer service, and they really do earn their tips.
Yeah.
So for you to tell me I got to split it with the cook and the this and that, baby.
My Hooter girl is good. I have a good Hooter girl.
But look, now this what did it for me. A lawyer used to work at, one of the girls used to have her children up there. And she was like, yeah, so when the kids come, they get a chance to split the tips too because they be helping the Lord. Tell me, go and tell them to sit down somewhere. I don't need their damn help.
Right.
You tip them.
Right.
I ain't tipping shit.
Right.
Tell them to go and sit down. I don't need them.
Right.
They in my way anyway.
Exactly.
I said, oh, Lord. She said, I'm so serious. Somebody I got to split my tips with the kids. Like, what?
Who asked them to come my ass up here?
Right.
Split my tips with you because you can't
need a
afford it yourself.
babysitter.
Right.
So they ought to be tipping me. I said, you know what? It's funny to kind of see how people operate now because, of course, I wouldn't know nothing about how a lot of people operate because you ain't going to catch me there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So, but to see how they be operating, how they be trying to treat young folk, you be like,
Yeah, my Hooter girl love me.
oh, look at her, my Hooter girl.
Cause I tip her good. Cause at Hooters, they tips go straight to them.
Oh, but that's good.
Yeah, but I tip her good because she remember my drink. She remember what the fuck I'm eating. Cause that's it. Like, she know how my drink's supposed to be and what the fuck I'm eating and shit. That's it.
Well, yeah, I always say the entitlement for me is just overbearing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah. So I just don't like the idea of people that own these establishments making the people that work for them feel like they have to get tipped because they're not getting paid enough. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a problem with that, and I think that they should fix that. Definitely the minimum wage for servers needs to be fixed.
Yeah, it does.
Like, your livelihood should not be. Yeah, your livelihood. No, the waiters and waitresses may make $3 or $4.
I mean, I know that, but I'm just saying I didn't know minimum
all of
wage
that
was
need
still at
to increase.
And as long as they can get away with it, they're going to keep
That's
going.
what I'm saying, but just on the up and up, all of it need to be increased because your livelihood should not be dependent on if somebody tip you or not.
Right.
That's just like the other day, I'm looking at Sporadic. Mm-hmm. He was talking about he do Instacart and some other stuff that he do, and he was saying how people don't be wanting to tip. Well, if people already ordering that high shit and you got to bring it, if they can tip, they will. But some people can't afford to tip.
Some people prefer to go get it themselves, but they don't have a car, so they use Instacart.
That's what I'm saying. So, for you to be talking about, oh, well, they don't have no tip, I always act like the food got lost and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, what kind of, like, you
people don't understand.
You telling on your own integrity and your own moral compass. You know what I'm saying?
But people like that, because I use Instacart for my mom. So she be like, can you go by the grocery store? If I know I'm not coming straight home, I'm like, what you want? I'm going to Instacart that shit to you and get that shit the fuck out the way. But they don't realize we already paying the delivery fee.
Thank you.
I pay a monthly fee to be in this shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm paying a fee to be in this shit are the fuck ready. Then I gotta pay a delivery fee.
Right.
Then if the store is not close to fuck where I'm at, I'm paying an extended fee also. So I'm paying the delivery fee. Then I gotta pay an extended fee because you know I'm in bullfuck Egypt. So I'm paying an extended fee for you to go to the store to go get this shit also. And then you want me to turn around and pay the tip.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot.
So my grocery order may have only been like $60. By the time all them fucking fees don't got there, That shit is like $80.
Right.
Everybody don't have the extra $20 to add the fuck on. Even though now, Justin, you know, they do the other people shit, the Afterpay and the Klarna.
I mean, yeah, they do, but my thing is, why do I need to do the Afterpay and the Klarna for some goddamn groceries? Like, I'm not understanding that like, yeah, and I'm glad that we do have that option.
But them fees do rack the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait a minute, how much was my groceries? Goddamn, what the fuck I just paid extra in?
Yeah. And then not even to mention the prices that's on the groceries is increased too. Mm-hmm. That like you ain't paying if I pay $2.99 for Miracle Whip if I go to Kroger. If I get it from Instacart, that shit is an easy $3.15.
So $3.20. And that's what I was finna say. Some stuff is lower on Instacart versus what's in the store.
I ain't never seen that lower. What you see?
Some stuff is I shop out of Publix, so the store that
I definitely ain't shopping at no goddamn Publix.
That's the grocery store.
Damn, you rich.
No, remember I'm not paying I don't want to pay the extended fee. I got the closest grocery store to me. You rich. The closest grocery store to me is Publix. So that's who I have the Instacart out of. If I Instacart from anybody else, I got to pay the extended fees because everybody else too far from me.
Well, baby, no.
So Publix.
But y'all keep y'all hit it. So y'all keep that in mind when y'all don't want to contribute to these holiday dinners and shit.
So Publix.
That shit high.
A lot of stuff at Publix will be cheaper. They have a deal with Instacart. So a lot of the stuff is cheaper through Instacart.
Well, I don't know because I've never seen anything that's cheaper on Instacart. But what I do know is a tip is an appreciation. It's saying, thank you so much. I had it. And I had it to give you and you was real nice. A tip is not mandatory. A tip is not, you're not entitled to a tip.
But don't they get paid to drive Instacart?
They do.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. So when a person tips you or whatever, and then like for you to act like the food didn't get there, or for you to act like for you to do some low down shit like they ain't put no tip in there. You don't know them people might be gonna tip you in cash. Mm-hmm. You don't know. You the one chose this job though. Right. You do know that shit. Right. You know that you chose this job. Right. So I'm not understanding where the wires get crossed at when your ass don't get a tip. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna get a tip every time. Everybody ain't got it. And your service may not be what the fuck you think it is.
Right. Because that person, the video that went viral of the person that refused to get a lady her groceries because she didn't get her a tip.
Yeah.
That shit
was that a skit? Because it's a lot of skits been going on.
No, that shit was for real.
Really?
Yes. That lady took that shit back to the goddamn store.
Okay, let's move on.
Why in the hell would that? That's
Let's move on to Christmas and holidays.
Yeah,
let's get back to that.
Well, no, that's my whole point of saying all of this stuff is super expensive. So when it comes to holiday dinner, just being honest with you, if you're going to other people's house, and this is a part of holiday etiquette too, if you're going to other people's house, take something. Like me personally, like with our family, I love the way that we do it because we make a contribution of $25 to whoever the house is that's hosting. Okay. So that's something that we like to do. But we'll also take, like with me, I usually take tissue or paper towels.
I think you should bring something, whether it's a holiday function or anything. If somebody has invited you somewhere, I think the etiquette should be you supposed to bring something, period.
What you bring today?
I ain't coming to your function, but
we functioning right now.
But I did bring some alcohol.
What you bring, girl?
She got that incredible. She got that David Banner over there.
Oh, really?
I got an incredible hug over there.
Okay.
But I feel like if somebody invites you to a function, you are supposed to. It's not even a holiday function. If somebody invites you somewhere, this is how I was raised. This is how I'm pretty sure you was raised. If you're invited to a function, you are supposed to bring something. I don't give a damn if you go to Kroger and go get one of them caramel, one of the vanilla pound cakes off the goddamn rack for $5.99. You are not supposed to show up to anybody's function, barbecue, Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner, anything, unless it's a baby shower. Well, shit, even if it's a baby shower, it's supposed to come with a fucking gift.
Of course.
You're not supposed to show up any fucking where empty-handed.
Well, so I absolutely agree to that to a certain extent. But
unless
what about the people that
money.
show up? What about the people that show up with liquor and shit like that and then take it back with them when they leave?
If you show up with liquor, you supposed to leave it.
I have for the life. Let me tell y'all, and being a bartender for private events, because I only do private events. I have learned that a lot of people have no coof. None, zero.
Oh, I'm
the holiday parties.
Nah, this ain't a function.
We functioning every
Nah, nigga, this ain't no function. This ain't no
You
function.
leave that damn shit right
Nah,
there.
this ain't no function.
These are parties where the only thing to get you through the door is a bottle of alcohol. You know, basically.
You supposed to leave it.
And by the end of the night, like, did anybody drink the rest of that such and such? I'm the type of bartender, I can be honest with you, I'm not going to remember what the fuck everybody brought in here.
Right.
And I ain't finna be trying to remember.
But that's just like when we had...
I don't like that, though. They got some more of that left. Can I take that with me? And I'm like...
That's just like when we had the function here. Whatever I brought.
The damn person who hosting the event. Like, don't ask me.
I can't even remember what I brought, but whatever I brought, I left outside of the Jello shots because them got gone. Because you got everybody fucked up.
Got the motherfucker like me made them.
But I brought the 2 bottles and I left them. You supposed to bring something and you leave it.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know that until I started going places with Slick, and she would always go to the store and get something. I'm like, what the hell is
because
you doing?
everybody not raised like
and
that.
She like, you got to bring something when you go. I said, I'm bringing me.
Right. No. And it's like, but you ain't no damn treat. Go pick some shit up.
That's a subject. That's a matter
here
of
we
opinion.
go.
But I honestly think that it may not be such a Southern thing, but I think that it is to a certain extent a Southern thing because the way that I was raised. But my mama, even when somebody died, before we went to their house, we stopped. We got tissue. We got paper towels. We got sodas. We did a whole laundry list of shit that we got for people when we go to their homes when somebody passed away.
Right.
And a lot of people used to be like, at first it was foreign to them because they're like, why y'all got all this? And we like, because this is what we do.
And you gonna need it. People
and they don't understand that until it's like, go and get that stuff that Gloria Jean done bought. Because that's why you bring it. Because guess what? It's going to be asses wiping. It's going to be folk need a little knacker for that. They going to need a little knacker.
Yeah.
It's going to be folk want to pop them drinks. Right. Like that. It's just certain things that people going to do in certain settings. And my mama was always that mama.
Yeah, and my mama, she cook food. My mama don't go to the store and buy tissues and stuff. My mama is famous for her baked spaghetti. So my mama's finna make 2 or 3 pans of baked spaghetti. She was like, go to the store, here's the list, get all this shit. And she come back, it take her 2 to 3 days to make her baked spaghetti. And that's what I'm taking, like when somebody die.
And 2-3 days. Wait a minute. What?
I was supposed to say, what damn spaghetti is this?
Make her baked spaghetti.
What the hell she do to it?
It take her that long to make it. Cause it's not like
I called the 2 or 3 days. I was like, what the hell?
It's not regular. She don't cook it like regular spaghetti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like we take 2 the big metal pans. It be deep. And it be them big pans. And so now since everybody don't eat pork, we've started making it with turkey.
Oh, okay. Turkey instead of the ground beef and stuff.
Well, yeah. So, but it used to be like Italian pork sausages, ground beef.
Oh,
but my mama put a whole bunch of meats in it. So it's just not ground beef. So it's like different meats in it, different cheeses in it.
Okay.
Different like bell peppers, like this shit is
don't put no bell peppers. I'm telling you, I don't put no bell peppers in my.
You can pick the motherfuckers out.
Oh, you don't like bell pepper?
Hell no.
Really?
That ruin the food.
Well,
what about for dressing? Do you eat dressing?
I do.
Well, I'm sorry.
And they try to make mine without.
Did you eat some?
My mama used to chop hers up so small though. Yeah. You wouldn't even know.
I'm pretty sure if you ate some spaghetti and when Gloria Jean died, you ate it.
Yeah, because
I don't know if I did, but I can tell you this: when Carlos and Rika dad and stuff, none of them showed out. I mean, they showed up to the house with so much food. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. But But
Did y'all buy out the whole chicken spot?
But that's how we was raised.
Right.
Like that's what we do. And it's like, and then sometimes, like by the time we like, damn, wonder if we get too much. Like maybe we should. You know, you be thinking about like.
And then my mama get on to me.
But yeah.
She be like, you ain't do nothing. I was like, shit, mama, I'm sorry. I was like, I had this going on at work. I had this going on at work. She was like, but you know you were supposed to do something. Ma, I'm only one person. Like, fuck, I can only do so much.
No, but it's in the way life is set up now, man, it's so different. But I think about, and I always tell people, like, I think about a lot of the stuff that my mama instilled in all of us that a lot of people didn't get or don't get or whatever. And we think, cause even Auntie Jackie, like my mama's, she's our aunt, but my mama was more like sisters. Even with them, like when they holidays, they were cooking, and me and my aunties talk about this all the time. We all made a contribution to the holidays by the store runs. They only thing we wanted Mama and Auntie Jackie to do was cook.
Right.
Let me tell you.
Everybody had their own agenda. Like, you go to the store and you get this for this. You do that. So everybody pitched in. And you know, even back then, groceries wasn't that expensive.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't that cheap.
Right.
Like, it was still expensive. So honestly, you were going to spend at least $100.
Right.
Making a dish.
My mama started cooking Thanksgiving dinner today. And it's only 4 of us.
How did she start the day?
My mama has, because that's what in her mindset she has always done. She has always started cooking Thanksgiving dinner early. She has cook it and freeze it, and then when the week of Thanksgiving, she takes it out and finish cooking it. So today she started cooking Thanksgiving dinner. I said, Ma, it's only 4 of us. It ain't gonna take you that long. We ain't having a whole dinner.
So what's something that you know that y'all gonna have for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I already know the whole menu because I took her ass shopping yesterday. We having
what y'all have that's always gonna be there, like the staple.
Well, I don't have a true Thanksgiving dinner every year.
Oh, okay.
So this year the kids said they wanted a true Thanksgiving dinner because apparently they not going to their fucking daddy's house. They typically go to his house and they don't eat at my house, so we don't normally have Thanksgiving dinner.
You sound like you're a little upset about that.
Fuck, I am.
Yeesh.
So we having greens, broccoli casserole, macaroni and cheese, ham, ribs, and peach cobbler.
You know the ribs is not traditional, right?
So y'all ain't cooking no turkey?
No, the ribs are replacing the turkey.
Oh,
I don't feel like frying.
No fried chicken?
I don't feel like frying shit. Normally I would fry a turkey. I don't feel like frying.
Oh, why you guys?
First of all, Thanksgiving is like a week or two away. What do you mean you don't feel like? How you know you ain't gonna feel like frying no goddamn turkey?
Because I don't feel like it today.
But you might change your mind tomorrow.
The way my mental status is right now, I'm not.
Okay, so we out of there. So what do you for you, Lab? What's a Thanksgiving dinner like? What's something you know y'all gonna have?
I don't eat greens really. So greens.
You don't eat collard greens?
Nah.
Mustard or turnips?
Nah.
Oh man, y'all need to come with us for Thanksgiving. You tripping?
Rika does, and she cooks. Not like I eat Rika's because she cooks them good, but I don't eat them. It's not. You're not gonna say to me. I'm not gonna say to you. I need some collard greens for. Mustard green or what? Turnip greens for things. I don't. That's not on my menu. So macaroni and cheese, dressing.
Who do the macaroni and cheese?
Rika does it.
Really?
She does it good too.
So
she all kind of cheese in it.
I was just finna say So I figured out that it was a big thing about the eggs in or the eggs out of the macaroni. I like my eggs in the macaroni.
I don't do eggs in.
I like eggs in because what I figured out is that's what hold it together. I don't like that sloppy macaroni and cheese. I like the solid kind that you can cut.
Well, hers be solid. I don't know if she put eggs in. I think she does do.
I
think she does
mine
put
be
eggs
solid, but I've never ate eggs, so I've never put eggs in.
What you mean? Yours be like. So let me ask you: do you make a damn cheese sauce?
Yeah, that's it. Rika makes cheese sauce from scratch.
No, I don't make the cheese sauce.
Okay.
So I layer it. So it's the noodles. So if anybody watching and your girl don't know how to fucking cook, let her know this is how you make macaroni and cheese. So you lay
the
them.
KK way.
The KK way.
Minus the eggs. It's everybody's
not
motherfucking way.
The right way.
It's everybody's way minus the fucking eggs. So you put the noodles, sprinkle some cheese, a little milk, chop up your butter sticks. Cause you gotta buy butter sticks and you chop up your butter, noodles, cheese, milk, butter. That's how you do it.
So you just do that twice.
However thick the pan is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. That don't sound like it's gonna. That don't sound like it's gonna give me what I need as far as that don't sound like the mac is gonna be running.
The macaroni and cheese ain't gonna be macaroni and cheese on that.
Because my daughter, she takes her knife, baby takes her knife and cuts her macaroni and cheese out.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Yeah. So it stinks.
But you know, eggs
so y'all
adds a different taste to it too.
I don't eat eggs.
So y'all don't put eggs in the dressing?
I don't eat eggs.
So how y'all make the dressing with no eggs?
I don't eat eggs.
You've been eating eggs your whole life and you don't even know it.
I have not, unless it's in a cake.
That's what I'm saying. So you eat eggs.
That's the only time, but I don't eat cake no more, so we're good.
You don't eat cake no more either?
Not unless I'm going to a piece of cake and getting a vegan gluten-free cake, because they the only ones that got gluten-free cakes.
Somebody else told me that the other day too, that they have some good gluten-free.
I didn't tell you
I'm
that
trying
lie.
to make banana pudding.
No, you didn't tell me that. Somebody else told me that.
No, I'm telling you that's a lie.
It ain't good?
It's vegan and gluten-free.
It ain't good?
Not unless you're a vegan. I'm not vegan.
What, it tastes like cardboard?
Yes. I'm vegan.
No. Well, I'm not vegan either. I don't eat
water
meat.
so it won't suck up the spit.
I don't eat meat, but I ain't vegan.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I didn't know it was when I went. I said, y'all got gluten-free cake? They said, yeah. I went. That bitch said vegan and gluten-free. I was like, well, I'm going to try it out. That shit was like throwing the Chinese fight muffin at the
oh, hell no.
I was like, I'm good.
Fuck ass piece of cake.
Right. What you say? Don't even worry about that shit. Don't even worry about it.
I will make my shit from now the fuck on.
But you know I got to have gravy, though. I got to have gravy with my Thanksgiving because I poured over macaroni.
Gravy on macaroni?
Not over your dressing?
That too, but on macaroni. Most definitely on macaroni.
So who made the dressing for y'all?
Rika's mama made.
Okay.
She used turkey or chicken?
I think she used turkey.
Yeah, my mom.
She put it in there though?
In the dressing, yeah.
Everybody put meat in their dressing.
You're a goddamn lie.
Who don't put meat in their
My
dressing?
mama ain't never put no meat in her dressing.
Really?
Hell no.
I didn't know that.
No.
Well, I can't say what my grandma knew because my grandma wasn't. They didn't cook.
My mama put, but you can't tell it's meat in her dressing. But my mama chopped her meat up real fine.
Nah, you can tell it's meat in the dressing.
Not in my mama's. She chops. I be like, Mom, you finna lose a finger.
Nah, I don't play that. Hell nah, don't put no meat in my shit. I want my shit regular. But okay,
That
keep
is
going. And so
that is my mama regular.
What?
Everybody's regular is different. Yeah.
Yeah, you right. I couldn't imagine my mom ain't putting no damn.
You ate some of
meat,
my mama's
though.
dressing. You ate chicken. Yeah, I always put chicken.
Now I know I haven't eaten much of anybody's cooking since I stopped eating meat.
Right.
I don't even go nowhere hungry.
Because I make sure
I already
tell
know.
people.
Yeah, I already know that people love to insert meat, and see, my family don't cook like that.
Yeah.
Like they ain't inserting meat and shit. That no, they ain't doing that.
Rika said, if you ain't dressing at my daddy repast, Val made that.
No. I didn't even eat. I promise you, I don't really do too much eating nowhere. Not since my diet changed. And the main reason, and the main reason is because I don't like my stomach to hurt.
I eat French fries. Every fucking well.
Yeah, I don't eat everybody cooking for one. That's my thing. I just don't do it.
And I damn sure ain't eating your potato salad. Who eat potato
Oh
salad?
man, I love potato salad,
because people make their mushy ass potato salad.
Mushy.
You be looking at the potato salad and that potato salad look like it's mushy.
Nah, we don't do mushy. Y'all
may not do mushy, but you know people make mushy ass potato salad.
I don't eat no damn potato salad.
You don't eat potato salad either, so you don't eat deviled eggs. You don't eat potato salad.
No.
So what? Okay, so let's go back.
So what else? So what else is on y'all menu?
So you talking about potato salad for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Oh hell no! I wouldn't eat no potato salad for no Thanksgiving. I'm thinking the barbecues. I won't eat it then either, but damn sure not for no Thanksgiving.
We always made potato salad.
Now you know what I have eaten because it was always given to us on my grandma's house on the weekends. It's macaroni salad.
Now I love macaroni salad.
My grandfather used to always buy Kentucky Fried Chicken and a big 2-3 gallons of macaroni salad because there was a lot of us there. There was probably 8 of us there.
Thanksgiving?
No, for just on Friday. Like
you need to read the screen.
On Friday on the weekend. So yeah, he's macaroni salad.
Y'all didn't have fish and spaghetti on Fridays?
No, let me tell you something. My grandma didn't play that cooking shit. Like my mama cooked when she was around, but my grandmama, she didn't play that cooking shit. You was pretty much on your own. Like she'll go buy some lunch meat and some bread and get it how you live.
Right, but as far as cooking, no.
Nah.
So what else is on the list for Thanksgiving?
I get turkey, ham, dressing, macaroni and cheese. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, but what is on the menu? That's all. I know that's what you want to eat.
That's gonna be on the menu.
Oh, okay.
Man, I have to show you.
I don't know because it all depends on how Rika feel. Because she ain't been feeling like no tell holiday shit.
What's on the screen?
He said then that dressing I bought to me and Donna Mama repassed. He said that dressing she bought to Donna Mama repassed was made by Val too.
Okay. Fix the screen.
Yeah, but
I ain't reading it no way.
I can't see the shit,
that
motherfucker.
shit
That's what you got you for.
Yeah, you say.
Read the shit. I throw some shit up there.
So yeah, I like for our Thanksgiving, man, we have so much food.
But y'all have a lot of people over there.
That's true too.
Y'all have a lot of people.
When I used to have a lot of people come, I used to have a lot of food. But it's just me and the kids.
Rika don't want nobody at her house, so don't nobody be here. Be us.
Yeah, I don't.
Tell her she can invite us.
Like if I have a Friendsgiving, then I will. But if I don't do a Friendsgiving, then I don't.
I'm just now learning about this Friendsgiving.
Me too, because I ain't never heard nothing about that. It's new.
Because all my friends usually just pull up on the day of,
and we
just go from now. You know what I'm saying? So this Friendsgiving stuff is really weird.
Because since I've been divorced, I haven't had to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So this year,
you haven't?
No.
Why?
I haven't had to celebrate because I just told you my kids went over there.
What the hell they got to do with your stomach?
What's your house?
That was me and my mama. Me and my mama was like, so what we gonna eat today, Mom? You want a salad? Yeah, I want a salad.
Oh, okay. So y'all might do some turkey wings. I see a lot of people be doing turkey wings and,
So we would just cook for just me and her. So me and her would go downstairs. We'll chill. We'll watch. I'm like, Mom, I got us a list of movies we're gonna watch today on Thanksgiving. I got us some liquor. I'm finna make us some drinks. And we would just chill the fuck out.
Let me ask y'all a question. Why the holidays don't feel as good and exciting as it used to when we were kids?
Because we're the one providing the vibe.
I be trying to get that jolly old feeling. I'm like, man, fuck
because we're the ones that's providing the vibes. You know what I'm saying? So we're the ones spending that money.
Like
we're
you try
to
watch a TV show or something that you used to watch when you was younger. Like you like, oh, I can't wait! It's Christmas time. Such gonna come on.
And then you think about some shit that's due. Look, you think about some shit and that's due. You be like, you know what?
Right.
They'll change the whole trajectory of what the fuck going on.
Pajamas. Shit, I need to buy some pajamas.
Oh, y'all doing matching pajamas this year?
We do matching pajamas every year.
Oh, really? Okay. Did y'all do that when you was married too?
Fuck no.
Really?
No.
Y'all even had a reason then? That's crazy.
But he wasn't in it. He didn't want to participate.
Oh.
So ever since I've been divorced, we do matching pajamas. So we do a different theme every.
Oh, okay.
And we even had the dogs in it last year.
Oh, cool. That's gonna be cute. We haven't done matching pajamas with my kids yet. We may do that too. We don't do a lot of stuff. I guess because we don't really celebrate that shit for real.
So we do
like
it.
We enjoy family, but we don't.
We do it for Christmas Eve. So we do it like the night before Christmas. So
Yeah.
we do it like on Christmas Eve, and it's more so just so we can spend time with each other and walk
Yeah,
around the house.
I think that's for us. And now we're starting to make our own memories as family.
Right.
Now that they're young adults and all of that stuff.
So
we're
it's not-
doing things different. We rented an Airbnb for Christmas.
So it's not really for Christmas because they like on Christmas they not with me either. So they be at their daddy house for Christmas also. So they not usually with me on Christmas either.
Last year was the first year that my kids decided not to do Thanksgiving with me. And when they came back, they was like, "Yeah, why you doing like that?" So that because they daddy kept calling, "Y'all come over here with me. I got y'all." Da, da, da. So I'm like, I ain't hating.
Right.
Go over there. That nigga ain't never invited y'all to Thanksgiving. You never been there for a holiday.
Right.
Go for it. Girl, them children were like, "Girl,
So and this is the first year they spending.
no ma'am."
They spending Thanksgiving with me, and I'm like, fuck, we gotta buy groceries and shit. We gotta actually do some shit. Fuck. This is
Why they is there any particular reason why they chose? They just said we gonna stay with you this year.
Cause he ain't shit. I'm gonna just go with that.
But my children was like, right. But my children at first they was like, yeah, cause they was excited last year. We going over their house. Da, da, da. I ain't open my mouth. Just watch that bitch cook.
Terrible mom.
They goddamn baby, cause that stepmama they got
for the fail.
baby, that stepmama they got been at them for many years. So y'all just be careful and watch her.
Well, cause I'm like, me and my mama, she get on her couch, I get on my couch, I fix out some drinks, and we recline that bitch back. I got my big ass TV, and we be watching TV.
So y'all don't be worried about nothing.
Nah.
And now here comes some children talking about they staying at the house.
Right. And they want to cook and shit. They put in their orders. Shit.
Go back to your daddy.
Right. Your daddy calling.
Right. But the holidays, they are a lot different than when we were younger. They are, a lot of people having to, like for me, I've never been the mama that's stressed out about holidays and Christmas and stuff like that. Only because me and my children we be cool. Like we don't be on that. So like even if they wanted something for Christmas, they could tell me that shit in September and they gonna get it in September. Mm-hmm. Like I ain't never been the one to wait to Christmas. Like I ain't waiting on no one day. Y'all ain't finna tell me who.
Well, my mental
baby, I can't afford it then, baby.
Right. My mental capacity ain't there right now, so I'm struggling.
What's wrong with your mental?
It's not mental.
Why?
It ain't mental. I'm depressed.
And what I have learned within the past 60 to 90 days is that a lot of people are high functioning depressants. And they're able to go to work, they're able to do certain things, but they still struggling. And I want to do something for you. I wonder what is something that can be done.
I've been depressed forever. I'll be depressed every
day.
I'm
so depressed. I put myself back in therapy.
We ain't having no depressing.
Why did you stop?
This ain't no depressed race.
Like what would make you stop?
We all depressed. You ain't. Hold on. We ain't no more. I'm more depressed. This ain't no damn depressed race.
What? This is not a competition. We're trying to help each other here.
This ain't a depressed competition. This is just us talking. What the hell are you talking about?
But why would you? But what would make you think that you could stop therapy?
Because I thought I was better. I did therapy for 7 years. So I actually,
consistently for 7 years.
Consistently
with the same person.
Every month for 7 years.
How many times a month?
I went twice a month for 7 years.
Okay, and
I went 4 times a month for 7 years. For a long time. I don't know for 7. It was probably about 5 or 6 years. But the person that I went to, I can't find. She ain't in the business no more. So I'm scared to go somebody else.
So I put myself back in it last week.
The thing about it is, though, what do you feel like you get from therapy that
I can't? Because everybody else all my friends are going through their own shit. So, and most people,
I agree with her. You don't want to put your shit on somebody else going through their own shit already.
Yeah, and everybody believes that everybody's supposed to be strong. I don't want to be strong.
That's not true, because let me explain something to you, and I always tell people this. My strength will never be determined by how much bullshit I can tolerate.
Right.
I don't even want people to think that my strength should be determined by what the fuck I can tolerate, because that's irrational.
But that's what people think. Like, no, everybody say you a strong black woman.
Oh no,
I'm not.
Pick another word.
I'm not, because I'm finna fall the fuck out. I'm down. I'm dead. And like I told my dude today, I was like, nobody calls and checks on nobody. Nobody calls and checks on me because they automatically think I'm good, because I'm always been good. But I had to be.
You know what's different about that though? Because I don't call and check on you, because I don't really call and check on nobody. And maybe I should do a better job at that from a friend standpoint, because when you just said that made sense. And a lot of times when people call me,
You know why people don't call and check on nobody? I'm gonna tell you the reason. People just don't think that anybody wants you in their business.
No, it's not that. Everybody has their own shit.
I was about to say they have their own
like
stuff.
I call
with their own.
I call and check on people. I'm like, you good? And I was like, I'll just send a text message.
But I ain't never checked on me neither.
What the hell she talking about?
But
liar.
No.
Lies.
You got Rika.
Okay. And Rika just had 2 deaths in her family. Major deaths. So I'm gonna talk to her about my shit.
So in other words, we have to do a better job at checking on each other.
But so like, and I told my dude today, I was like, nobody calls and checks on me. And I was like, for 18 years, I had to carry and struggle and be a strong black person and deal with everything that I dealt with. And I said, and I went through therapy and I thought I was better. And I was like, and I'm about to fall the fuck out. Mm-hmm. And nobody even noticed that I'm about to die out here.
The thing about it is, though, let me.
No, not literally.
No, not literally, but you know, it's power in the tongue too. But
right.
let me just kind of go back off of that. So I know for a long time I didn't reach out or check on you and stuff like that, especially when you were in a marriage, because I've always felt like your person is the person you with. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
so
exactly.
You may not want to discuss certain things with me. I'm your single friend. I'm everybody's single friend. And a lot of times they don't want to say certain things to me, because I can be honest with you. If that shit don't sound right, I'm going to be like, well, bitch, that shit don't sound right. I don't give a fuck what my marital status is. That shit sound crazy. What you going through? What you going through ain't cool.
Start shit.
You might need to be the single friend. So I'm that friend. So I'm going to keep it 100 with you. So, but a lot of times when people are in relationships and stuff like that, I don't check in on them. If I feel like you got your person, I probably won't check in on you. And the main reason is because sometimes that causes friction. Most of my friends that are married, their men never wanted them to fuck with me. I don't know if I had too much goddamn sense. I don't know what it was. They never wanted
influences.
No,
let me tell you something. They never wanted them.
It's because you're single. So I could speak from my per se. Like, my ex didn't want me to have none of my friends.
Regardless.
Because all of my friends were
That's
single.
abusive as fuck, though. That's abusive. That's crazy.
Shit, I was abused.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy. That's abusive. Like, how you gonna tell somebody you don't need nobody but me?
Yeah, that's
bitch,
crazy.
you a lie?
But it's also to try to isolate them.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't need nobody but me.
I tried to keep my friends as much as I could.
A nigga tell me that, I'm finna run so goddamn far.
I think a lot of times, men in the marriage, I never had a problem with my ex when she was go with her friend, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But one thing I learned, and this just me speaking, if motherfucker gonna do some shit, they gonna do it regardless to who they fucking around.
And then the second thing to that was because a lot of men want their wives to have married friends, but not the single friends, because they think the single friends is gonna get them to do some shit like you said. They gonna do what they want to do.
I just don't understand why a marital status holds that much weight.
Right.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It should.
For some people, it doesn't. For some people, it does.
People do.
Like our pool of singleness wouldn't even be that pissy if the married folks stayed the fuck out of it.
Right.
It wouldn't even be that fucked out.
I always feel like it's because you know what you doing. That's why you feel the way you do, because you fucking around. I feel that way.
I just never understood that, but I have become that friend. Like when my friends get married, baby, I stay out the way. I don't need nobody to think I'm persuading, pursuing. I don't need nobody doing that. Cause one thing I don't do hookups. I don't introduce motherfuckers to be together. Now, if they get together after they meet, that's on them. Right. That's bigger than me. But I don't need nobody to think I'm persuading nobody.
All of my friends, which were all my single friends, nobody checked on me when I was married.
Yeah, you're right. And I know why I didn't.
And all of them, everybody said the same thing, and I was I was out on a cliff about to jump the fuck off.
But the thing about it was, we didn't want to be an interference. And I can only speak for myself, because I have seen it go so many awkward and crazy ways, from a marriage standpoint. Your opinion, what you feel, what you think don't hold no weight because you're not married. I'm not in the business for that. I never got married because I didn't want to.
Right.
Like being proposed to and all of that didn't excite me. Okay, I have always been the kind of person where I wanted a man who wanted to be a husband. I didn't see the men that proposed to me wanting to be husbands. They just wanted a goddamn wife. Mm-hmm. I will not, even at my 45-year-old age now, I would not be the traditional wife. You go wash your own goddamn drawers. And throw me a couple of pads now too. Like, I'm not going to be the traditional wife. Now, if I got time, it's some things that I'll do.
But I was always the traditional person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I knew for a fact from an early age that I wasn't gonna be traditional.
Mm-hmm. And for an early age,
but that's not really
traditional.
A husband want you to do some shit. Ain't traditional. That's just they fucking ass.
No, but this is the thing right here.
Like she's saying, like she ain't gonna like.
Especially when people into the church and all, like they spend a lot of time teaching women how to be wives, but don't put a whole lot of effort in teaching men how to be husbands. So when you think about it, the people that benefit the most out of marriages, just being honest with you, are the husbands. And the main reason why I say that is because when people divorce, let me just say this: when a man and a wife divorce, you know who usually moves on the fastest?
It's the husband.
The husband. Because they like the benefits of what a marriage is supposed to be. That's why they could be habitual marriers or habitual matrimony motherfuckers. Like, they can be that. And a lot of times women, when they come out of marriages, they're recovering. They're in a recovery mode.
And that's why you talk about me the way you do with my relationship. Yeah. Because I'm still recovering. And that's why I struggle the way I do struggle in a relationship, because I can't do what I need to do with a relationship because it's hard for me.
But who says that and I'm gonna go back to this traditional thing. I've never ever, and I was married for 25 years, and the age that I got married, I guess maybe play a role in that. I've never needed my wife to wash anything.
It's not that you need her to.
Let me finish. If we were talking about the benefits of the marriage, I don't think I benefited anything, because everything that a man would need a woman to do per se, I already knew how to fucking do.
It's not.
It ain't about you knowing though. It's not about you knowing how to do it. I don't want her to do it.
I do it myself.
It's not that you need her to do. Like okay. So
you expected her to do some things, Lab.
Yeah, I expect her not to follow somebody else's dick. That's all I care about.
Now let me tell you that too.
Take that out.
No, that's all. But you're telling me what I require, and that's all I require.
Listen to this though. Just because you know how to do something doesn't mean that you don't expect for your mate to be able to do it. But this is what I'm saying.
So as a young, her to clean the house.
No, I do that because for once she's not gonna do it like I was doing it.
As a little girl, women are conditioned and trained. Yeah. They're conditioned and trained. They're conditioned and trained for the traditional shit.
Who defines the tradition though?
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Society.
So like for me, my mother would get up every Saturday morning and clean the fucking house. Guess what? Who the fuck else was getting up every Saturday morning at 7:00 in the morning cleaning the fucking house.
Was she telling you had to do that?
Guess who she was waking the fuck up?
Oh, okay.
But then you got to think about it. She was the only child at home.
So I was getting up every Saturday morning.
So there's always variables to the situation.
Listen.
Always.
But listen, when my brother was there, when my brother lived there, he got his ass the fuck up and had to clean the house too. So you just contradicted your saying. But she wanted him to know if he didn't have a woman, if he wasn't married, like you said, you knew how to take care of yourself. So she wanted him to still be able to take care of himself if he didn't have somebody. Because you still got to be able to live in the world if you don't have somebody. It's not a guarantee you're going to find a mate and be with somebody. So he still had to be able to figure out and take care of some shit. But for the most part, he didn't do as much shit as I did. Because if it got to it, I still cleaned the majority of the shit. I cleaned 90% of the shit in the fucking house. He would go outside to cut the grass and this shit like that. I was cleaning the baseboards. I was cleaning the blinds. I was washing the clothes. I was cooking. I did all this shit. I started doing that shit when I was like 7 to 8 fucking years old.
And that was your mama preparing you for a husband?
Yes. Just like my mama told me when we cooked at Thanksgiving holiday, you fix the kids' place first, man place second, and then you eat. That's how I was fucking raised. And then when we had get-togethers at our house, like when I got married, and then I would have get-togethers at my house, that is how I did. That was what I did. I fixed the kids' plate, I fixed my ex-husband's plate, and then I fixed my plate. And then when other wives would come around, they was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fixing the kids' plate." It was like, "With the kids," and then I fixed the kids' plate. They was like, "So what you doing now?" "I'm fixing my ex-husband's plate." It's like, why are you fixing his plate? That's how I was raised.
No, I was raised to tend to men and be attentive. Now, hold on. I can say that.
I guess I'm having a problem with the
We're not saying
traditional
it's
requirement.
not a requirement.
I don't think that a lot of men, well, let's just put it this way. Me. I don't require none of that shit.
We didn't say it was a requirement.
Sometimes it's an expectation.
I wasn't trained to say your wife, and I had uncles. So you would think that they would say, your wife's supposed to do this, your wife's supposed to do that. That was never taught to me. So I can't never say that was a traditional thing that was taught to me, that I was supposed to expect my wife to do anything.
And maybe
I wasn't expecting her to do nothing. And as far as me knowing how to do things, it wasn't because my mama wanted to teach me in case I didn't have anybody. It was because my mama wasn't fucking there and I had to do it. So it was just...
So you wasn't even taught. You had to learn it.
I had to learn it.
Yeah, so it's different. It's different for everybody. I know with us, now we were taught how to treat one another, as far as the male-female relationship go, whatever. But what I'm saying, when I say traditional, there are certain things that if you're around older people, then there are certain things that tradition is, even if we don't agree with it. I just knew from an early age that tradition wasn't my thing, and it may have been because tradition wasn't really my mama's either.
Right.
So for instance, a lot of people used to always be like, my mama would always explain to people how even with the finances work. My mama could spend whatever she wanted to, and the only thing, her check, my mama didn't even know how much her check was. It went into the account, or she signed it out to my daddy whenever she got paid. It didn't matter what her check was because it wasn't no limit to what she could spend, if that made sense. So it was always non-traditional in a way for her too. So therefore, when my daddy got killed, it was a lot of things she didn't really know how to do because she hadn't had to do it. So when I say traditional, how my mama lived and how my dad and them operated, just being honest with you, it wasn't the traditional.
The same thing with my mother and my dad. So when I got married, I was like this. I had blinders on because my daddy would go take my mama car out every Sunday night and fill it up with gas. So my mama never had to go fill her car up. Not unless she went out like later on in the week and then just happened to need gas or some shit like that.
Right.
But my daddy always filled my mama gas tank up. So I'm thinking the nigga I'm married is gonna fill my gas tank up. He wasn't raised that way.
No, and I wouldn't have been that person either. I'd be like, well, what you mean?
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There are certain things when you are in love or when you're in a marriage and you want this marriage to work and it's two people working towards. I honestly feel like it was okay for her to be like, would you is that something that you can do like maybe on Sunday nights, take my car my car to vacuum it out and maybe fill it up for me so that I won't have to do that during the week. I feel like it was okay for a wife to say that to her husband.
I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But
the answer was no. So, and then
now if somebody like if I was married, my wife said, my ex-wife would have said, she never asked that. So that's not something I did. She did her but if she would have said, can you fill my cup or whatever, or do this, I would probably do it, but it wouldn't be automatic because that's just not something I did.
But see, that's what I'm saying. But that's because she was raised to see that it was done. Mm-hmm. So for her, and the way her mindset is, that's what men do. Mm-hmm. So when you talk about traditional stuff, just being honest with you, the tradition is set by how the person was raised. Mm-hmm. So it's cool. Like if you express that to you, see, it's certain things that I know I'm gonna be done discuss with the person that I would marry before time. Just being honest with you, it's a lot of stuff that's expected, and ain't nobody even talked about it.
Right.
But I got married at 20. Like you got married young, I got married young. So
that's what I'm saying. So you live and you learn and you figure out, oh, this some shit I need to find out before.
I was like, oh, this ain't some shit that every man do. I was just thinking like every man go fill up they wild gas tank, and I'm like, if I'm cooking dinner and I'm cleaning the house and washing clothes, you supposed to go fill up my fucking gas tank and go wash my car and cut the grass. Cause that's how I was raised. And like, if I'm not at home on Sunday, you still can wash your own clothes. Like you said, you don't really require that shit of me because my daddy knew how to wash clothes. So if me and my mama was out on Sunday or Saturday or some shit and the clothes just didn't happen to get washed, guess what he was gonna do? He was gonna wash and dry the clothes and fold the clothes and put the shit the fuck up. And then he would iron all the clothes. So I was raised totally different than my ex. And with me having the concept of him being raised with a mother and father, I'm thinking your concept and my concept was the same.
It's not always the same.
And it's not the same. I learned that shit real fucking quick. But my daddy would iron all our clothes because my grandmother was a servant or whatever the fuck we want to call them back then. So she ironed clothes for a living. And she taught her kids, the two oldest ones, my dad and the oldest one, my dad was the second oldest, how to iron clothes to help her for a living. So my dad knew how to iron clothes, get them creases in like he was in the army.
Right.
Them creases that was never coming out your damn clothes like you was at the dry cleaner. So my daddy ironed all our clothes. And what I hate fucking doing was ironing. So I was like, can you iron my clothes? Nah, that's your job. My job is to iron the clothes too. You want me to cook, clean, fuck you, and iron the clothes? Oh no, some shit gotta fucking
So you literally married somebody that was the total opposite of your daddy?
I did, and I didn't know that.
So when you found out, when was that?
When we got married.
Too late.
Well, it was too late.
And then see, most people are like they,
because he was a doc. I say this all the fucking time, and people think I be joking. He was a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
No, I can believe that. That's pretty common.
So once I got married and said I do and moved the fuck in, layers came off, and I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute, you the person I was dating? Wait a minute, what happened?"
Well, everybody's tradition is different. Like Miss La said, my grandmother and my grandfather, they had a good loving relationship, but it wasn't a case of where my grandmama had to do something. She just wasn't doing it. He just wasn't. My great grandma damn sure wasn't doing it. She wasn't married to nobody. But she was the goddamn. She carried a pistol in her drawer. She didn't even do shit.
Right.
She didn't even ask her to do shit.
See,
they
I'm
didn't cook.
more like your great grandmama because I'm gonna do a whole lot of what I want to.
Right. There was no.
So it ain't no tradition
Right.
nowhere near me.
Ain't no. I wasn't raised with that, seeing that type of tradition. If you want to say, my great grandmama was married. My great great grandmama was blind in one eye, and she wasn't having that shit either. And my grandmother was damn sure was married, but it was kind of like, okay, if we need to do something together, we will. But other than that, you do your thing, and I'm gonna do my thing. You know, so it wasn't like Rick always said, y'all ain't had no family recipes. Hell no, my grandma didn't cook. Like she didn't sit around making up shit to cook. Like that wasn't what happened.
You're right. Like it's different for each one of us, and that's crazy that our traditionals are totally different. But at the same time, it makes sense. And that's why when you choose to marry somebody or you choose to be in a relationship with them, like, people just want to jump in that shit. Mm-hmm. Now, you need to vet these people.
And that's why
you better.
And that's why I do the vetting. Like, I know you be talking about me and you pick at me and do the shit you do. But
that's certain shit she don't never want to experience again. So let me ask you off top. Goddamn.
Right.
And when I figure it out, but yeah. Like,
that's why I can't just say we go together, and that's why I can't just be hooking up with you in the motherfucking club when we go separately and shit like that, because that shit just does something to my mental capacity, and my mental capacity can't deal with all that shit.
Well, I'm going to leave it there.
Well, I mean, yeah, because everybody know about how much they can take, but it only makes sense. All I can tell you is, y'all, it's holiday season. Y'all get prepared. Y'all be ready and don't be asking nobody about their goddamn exes. Do y'all hear me? Do you hear me? Don't ask nobody about their damn ex. Don't ask nobody nothing. If you don't see them with them, don't ask them. I don't care if it's about the kids. Don't ask them about the kids either.
Just ask about the mama. Look. And if you didn't like the mama when the mama was in the family, if the mama ain't the mama.
Don't never ask about the mama.
And don't ask about the mama either. No, don't ask about the mama. If the mama ain't related to you, don't ask about the fucking mama either.
Yep, and my only aunties and uncles are the ones who birthed and helped make my cousins.
Yeah.
In other words, if you didn't help make my cousins,
oh shit, don't ask about them.
Don't ask.
Don't ask.
No.
With a K.
Right.
And, don't ask. And yeah, and y'all do what you do, and for that macaroni and cheese, put an egg in it.
And don't be trying out no goddamn TikTok recipes at Thanksgiving.
Exactly. No new ideas. And y'all take that damn meat out the dresser. Okay, bye.
This is Rich Homie Meat, and I need you to get in the mix with the Westside Misfits every Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. Going on.
Hey, man, this Side Baby. Get in the mix with Westside Misfits.
Goddamn Side Baby. Where he at?
I don't know. Hold on.
Westside Misfits. This kid drop out reach. Don't tune in right now to Westside Misfits. 3 p.m. 24/7, 365. Westside Misfits. DJ Loud, let's get it. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix. 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 Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Get in the mix, I'm 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 in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Going live 3 o'clock p.m. You need some service, hit them in they DM. When I'm at the spot, go and get the pot. Cooking work while I listen to me mix a lot. They don't tell lies, they just stay fast. Hurry up, go and follow, it's Tay-Mac. Slick 316, be wildin'. Shout out those not a 2000. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix, get in